Both our starting lineups and John Carroll, but I don't have their starters. All right, we're trying it again, Mr. Lark. It'll be a different broadcast, though. All right, we're trying it again. We should be live again, but I don't know. We're checking on audio problems at the moment. We got it? Okay. Audio seems to be fixed. This is actually the second time we're going live this evening. This is Tony Madsen. We are live from John Carroll Catholic High School this evening as your St. Michael Cardinals are up here at the 5A opponent in John Carroll. I have also Franklin Cash with me and Finn Larsh. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing great.
Doing good.
There seems to be some pageantry involved in John Carroll tonight. Now, I don't know that they're christening a new field, but this is a new field for them. Not new stands, but a new field.
That's right.
And they're installing a new Jumbotron, but it's not done yet.
Yes, this was a $2.1 million renovation on the field, track, and Jumbotron.
Man, things are expensive, aren't they?
Yeah, it reminds me of Gulf Shores. Gulf Shores recently did a totally new set of their football field with teal-colored turf. And teal-colored like little rubber pellets.
Man. Not fond of that idea. But, hey, who was it? Is it Boise State or who plays on that?
Boise State.
Yeah, plays on that blue field.
Blue field, yeah.
And they always have ducks landing on it or something.
That's right.
It's kind of crazy. I did go down and walk on this field. It's rather interesting. It's made up of, somebody coconut husks.
Instead of rubber chips.
Huh. It's still kind of, flaked up as you ran your foot across it.
For sure.
And I bet if you planted your face down face first into it, you wouldn't be happy. But and a nice field, certainly a nice-looking field. The players all said it had very good footing. That's the only thing they complained about was it kind of fluffed up into the air as they ran it. Much worse than I think the rubber, because the rubber would be heavier perhaps.
McGill's does that too, the little rubber pellets in the grass.
Yeah, we're not too positive what they're talking about over there. But we were trying to get back to a normal kind of broadcast. And by the way, we have Loop Coins is our pregame sponsor this year. Frank Smorelia called us up and said he wanted to sponsor our pregame show. You can contact them at loopcoins.com or through email at hello@loopcoins.com. We have Mr. Marlowe headed over here. We're going to take a quick break and see if we can't get Loop Coins on your mind. Here you go, gentlemen. We'll be back in just a moment. Hold on. You're watching Cardinal.
Loop Coin is a family-owned and operated business which has served this community with integrity and loyalty since 1963. Our helpful and friendly staff has combined experience over 75 years. We offer a wide variety of products like rare gold and silver coins and unique jewelry. Your needs are always our goal, and we take pride in assisting you and look forward to this experience. Call us at 251-661-2800 or come visit us at 3972 Government Boulevard in Mobile, Alabama.
Animal Medical Center is dedicated to taking the absolute best care of your pet. We are dedicated to providing special care for all your pet's needs in a family-friendly atmosphere and truly care about the health and wellness of your pet. We are located just minutes from the Gulf Coast beaches on Highway 59 South, across from Old Time Pottery. Dr. Casey Singley, associates, and staff would like to invite you and your family to join in on the special pet care given at AMC. Call us today at 251-955-5900.
Pickering Building and Renovations is a local builder building custom houses and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. We will be hosting the 2024 Baldwin County Home Builders Showcase House. The viewing dates of this showcase house will be between October 12th and 13th and October 19th and the 20th. The viewing location for the showcase house will be in the North Hills neighborhood. This year we'll be working with the Make-A-Wish Foundation on this year's showcase home. Visit PickeringBuilding.com for more updates.
Underground Pump and Pipe is locally owned and is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Covering Baldwin and Mobile, our highly qualified service technicians are on call to help in times of need. Services include maintenance, installation, tank cleaning, septic tank conversions, and video inspection. If your red light is on, make sure to call us at Underground Pump and Pipe at 251-850 or 2015. or visit us at our website, undergroundpump.com. Go Cardinals.
At MH3, we relieve the stress of finding corporate gifts that are unique to you. MH3 has branded apparel, insulated drinkware, technology items, custom totes, and hundreds of more selections. MH3 can help you select the items for your customer and employees that will be the perfect gift. For over 20 years, MH3 has continued to excel in providing signs, banners, specialty items, and direct mail. MH3 is located at the Loop in Midtown. Call 251-476-4643 today. Go Cardinals.
Welcome back to John Carroll Catholic High School in Birmingham, Alabama, where your Cardinals are getting ready to face off the Cavaliers in this non-region matchup. As we are about to do the opening devotion. Pretty cool having two Catholic schools going at it on Friday night.
Director of Curriculum and Instruction, Dr. Katie King. Father Superior Leonard Berry of the Franciscan Missionaries of the Eternal Word. Father Sessions, Father Basil, Father White, Father McDonald, and Father Jerry, along with Excellence in Athletics Foundation board members Gary Goody, Gene Sullivan, David Shelby, Mike Klein, Stan White, Richard Cascio, Paula Moreno, and Michael Davis. When the bishop's blessing has concluded, please remain standing for the national anthem, played by the John Carroll Catholic High School Band under the direction of Dr. Mark Foster.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Peace be with you. Let us pray. O God, we give you thanks and praise for bringing us in safety to this day, for the opportunity to teach and learn, and for bringing us together as a community. We are grateful for students, families, teachers and coaches, administrators and officials. We are grateful for benefactors who support the mission and work Catholic education and John Carroll High School. We ask your peace for all those affected by violence in our world and our city. Remember especially those affected at an Annunciation Heritage School in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We ask you to protect all those participating in the evening and all those who work to protect us. May this day be spirited and safe. We ask this in the holy name of Jesus our Lord. Amen. And so we are grateful that the first phase of the John Carroll Excellence in Athletics Foundation has come to fruition through the leadership of its board members. We encourage you to watch the videos for more information on this inspiring project to renew, refresh, and restore John Carroll. And so let us now bless this new field and prepare for the game. Lord, we sing your praises without ceasing. You rule over all things with wonderful order. You temper the cares and burdens of our children. And by giving us rest and healthy recreation, you refresh our weary bodies and minds. We entreat your kindness that this place and its facilities will contribute to athletics that renew the spirit and strengthen mind and body and soul. Grant that all who meet here may find the enrichment of companionship and together offer you praise that is your due. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. And may the blessing of Almighty God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit come down upon you and be with you.
Beautiful invocation, I believe, by the Bishop of the Diocese of Birmingham, as we get ready for the John Carroll High School marching band to perform the national anthem. So getting ready to suit up are your Cardinals against the Cavaliers on this non-region matchup. This fall night of some August football, week 1.
A little about this John Carroll team. Last year, a very, very close defensive fought battle with a game-winning touchdown. Was it Gun Rivers to, I think it was
Cooper
Kurth, our tight end from last year. 20-19 victory. Cardinals win. This year, though, we have seen John Carroll lose. I think it was 51-7
against Homewood.
Homewood. Yes, they are a very good team in Alabama.
And he said that the John Carroll team is a good program, not as good as last year. They had a really good senior class, so they held that team together. And this year, just not having that many seniors, and that group that they had last year to rely on, might make this game get a little more favor of the Cardinals.
Now, I'm looking at your list, Franklin. Looks like you got some other high school games going on tonight.
That's right. Yeah, I did a little research. Tonight, we also got Jackson at Demopolis, W.S. Neal versus Excel, Orange Beach at Centennial, Foley at BC Rain, Daphne versus Pine Forest, Fairhope versus Faith Academy, and McGill-Toolen against Murphy.
That Jackson-Demopolis game, I think that's going to be a bloodbath on
yeah,
Demopolis.
For sure. Another big game tonight. Auburn against Baylor.
Auburn against Baylor. Don't tell me anything.
I'm not going
to watch the game.
Hope everyone's having a great time out in Daphne, Fairhope, Mobile, wherever you are. We're over here in Birmingham, Alabama, 4 hours away, enjoying the Cardinals. We thank you for tuning in to the WCN.
Now, when I was walking through, looking at the stadium, again, this is a very, very nice turf. I think it's like AstroTurf. It's got coconut husks.
Mm-hmm.
Big improvement. They're working on a jumbotron. They're building a new strength and conditioning center just across the street. But this team has a ton of seniors. I mean, like 20. It's a very old class. And I feel like next year could be a major rebuilding year for them. And it looks like the Cardinals are preparing to come out.
Some captains. The one thing I noticed, I was watching the interview with Gunnar Rivers, and he said with Gunnar having 5 touchdowns last game against Bayside, all 5 were to 5 different receivers. Noah Moss, Nigel Mitchell, Braden Walton, Brody Jones, Tucker Tomlinson, and I believe Braden Smith got one too.
Yeah, maybe. As for our captains, looks like we have Noah Moss, Nick Russo, Braden Smith, and Maddox Caldwell.
Right, so as I was saying, Noah Moss ran that in for a touchdown. So that was one rushing touchdown and 5 for Gunnar. It just shows how dangerous this St. Michael offense is this year.
Definitely very well-rounded.
For sure. And most of his receivers had over 4 receptions. So it just shows how diverse also that this team is all around the field. Because last year, we really saw it with the Jackson game in the playoffs. They heavily guarded Brady Jones, which left Tucker to have an amazing game in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And so you really can't do that this year. You guard Brady Jones, we're going to have Tucker Thompson, Braden Walton, Braden Smith. Mm-hmm. We're going to a very good and diverse options for Gunnar to throw to.
Yeah, looking at B. Walton especially, wasn't eligible last year, had to play JV. Coming as a sophomore, he is definitely showing these older teams like John Carroll what he can do against Bayside, against Alma Bryant. He is definitely showing them that even a sophomore can put up these incredible numbers that he's putting up. And really, he has great hands, and I think he could really be a wow factor tonight if they decide to slack off when they're guarding him.
That's right. Same thing with Nigel Mitchell. That's Coach BD's player to watch.
Mm-hmm. Did we talk about BD?
We did not. So Coach BD and Mitchell, we unfortunately will not be joining us tonight. So me and Phil will be taking care of the broadcast. We're going to be doing the best we can.
I'll try to fill in the best I can as well and get the replays in for you. But BD has taken the job of volleyball coach, girls volleyball coach at St. Michael. Kind of an emergency situation for him, so he took over the program there, and he is at, I believe, Foley tonight for a tournament. Now, he has mentioned to me that he doesn't have any other conflicts the rest of the year, and I did see just maybe some JV games the same nights as we had, but hopefully he'll be back for every game after this one. But that's the reason for his absence. And you'll have Franklin Cash starting out on play-by-play tonight. So kind of adjusting his position just a little bit.
Yes, sir.
And we, of course, Finn and I will react to his play-by-play. And then you guys are going to switch positions at halftime?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, well, they're doing that. We were trying to get back on break here. Let's take one last break before we start the game here. We usually have 3 during the pregame, but you're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Animal Medical Center is dedicated to taking the absolute best care of your pet. We are dedicated to providing special care for all your pet's needs in a family-friendly atmosphere and truly care about the health and wellness of your pet. We are located just minutes from the Gulf Coast beaches on Highway 59 South, across from Old Time Pottery. Dr. Casey Singley, associates, and staff would like to invite you and your family to join in on the special pet care given at AMC. Call us today at 251-955-5900.
ClearPath Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience. Reconstruction services, disaster planning, environmental services, re-roofing, water and flood mitigation, and fire restoration. At ClearPath, we know time is of the essence. We want to be your single-source solution when disaster strikes. Creating a clear path to life restoration, call ClearPath Restoration at 866-212-0769 or clearpathrest.com. Go Cardinals.
At MH3, we relieve the stress of finding corporate gifts that are unique to you. MH3 has branded apparel, insulated drinkware, technology items, custom totes, and hundreds of more selections. MH3 can help you select the items for your customers and employees that will be the perfect gift. For over 20 years, MH3 has continued to excel in providing signs, banners, specialty items, and direct mail. MH3, located at the Loop in Midtown, call 251-476-4643 today. Go Cardinals.
Underground Pump and Pipe is locally owned and is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Covering Baldwin and Mobile County, our highly qualified service technicians are on call to help in times of need. Services include maintenance, installation, tank cleaning, septic tank conversions, and video inspections. If your red light is on, make sure to call Underground Pump and Pipe at 251-850-2015 or visit us at our website, undergroundpump.com. Go Cardinals!
At Crow Shields Bailey, we're more than just your accountants. We're your growth partners. As a business owner, you've built something incredible. You've achieved success through hard work, smart decisions, and vision. With Crow Shields Bailey as your outsourced CFO, you gain clarity, control, and insights that let your business reach heights you hadn't even imagined. Crow Shields Bailey, reaching beyond the numbers since 1986.
Welcome back to Birmingham, Alabama, where your St. Michael Cardinals will be facing off against the John Carroll Cavaliers. Looks like St. Michael will be receiving the opening kickoff going left. Today we have Franklin on color commentary and stats. And I gotta say, when I was watching them warm up, their special teams guy was either booting it or shanking it. It was one of the two, but I have seen some really good kicks from him. Brody Jones back to return. Very short kick, and it is out of bounds, and that should be a flag. And 15-yard or 10-yard penalty with the Cardinals star on the ball.
Yeah, Pooch's kick kind of, I guess, just didn't really go as planned for the
yeah, not at all.
the Cavs.
I always wonder if that was intentionally as an onside. Try to make a fair catch be taken that early. Looks like your Cardinals will start their drive at the 44-yard line. Very good opening field position. 1st and 10. Noah Moss is in the backfield with Gunnar Rivers.
Kick out of bounds, the call against the Cavaliers.
Man in motion. Gunnar steps back. He throws deep bomb to Tomlinson. He is wide. Caught at the 15-yard line for Tucker Tomlinson, and that is a Cardinal first down on the very first play.
You know, I had the fortunate opportunity to ride with the Cardinals on the way here, and we stopped in Hoover to go over just to go over the game plan. And one thing Coach Rivers says, we got to get them on the get-go. We cannot let these guys get routed up, and that is a perfect way to start the game.
Tomlinson looked like he was in triple coverage towards the end there. Still secured it. Thank you, Mr. Tony, for that WCN instant replay. Great shot there. Gunner Rivers will start off with Noah Moss right behind him. Quick handoff to Noah Moss. He tries to find a hole, and he is brought down at around the 10-yard line. I think those quick little routes of Noah Moss will be very handy in this game. Braden Walton and Gunner Rivers coming out of the huddle looking like they're getting the play from the sideline from Coach Rivers.
No place for Noah to go on that play.
Couldn't find the opening there. Quick pitch to Noah Moss. He has the corner. Shows an effort of brute strength. Looks like he gets down to about the 5, where it will be 3rd down. Looks like the first down marker is at the 2-yard line. Cardinals could score in 4 plays, Franklin. Gunner comes in with the play from the sidelines.
We've got Jack McCormick and Ryan Petrie on the sideline cameras tonight. Jerry Marlowe down in one end zone and Grady Saltz in the other.
Gunner steps back to pass. He throws it over to Moss. Caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Gunner Rivers to Noah Moss. A quick 5-yard pass on 3rd down, and that puts your Cardinals up 7-0, 10:55 to play in the first quarter. If you look at that play there, Gunner sees it immediately. I think that was a purposely called play to go straight to Noah Moss. Extends the ball. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Yeah, linebacker just kind of released Noah on that one. Thought maybe he had backup there and didn't get covered.
Patricio steps up for the kick. It's up, and it is good. Your Cardinals are up 7-0. 10:55 in the first quarter, and you are watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Medical Center is dedicated to the absolute best care of your pet. Dr. Casey Singley and staff specialize in medical, surgery, dentistry, acupuncture, and pediatric to senior wellness exams. Visit our website at amcgulfcoast.com. Go Cardinals.
At Branco & Associates in Fairhope, we build lasting relationships with personalized financial solutions. From tax planning to business consulting, we're here year-round to help you succeed. Call us at 251-270-3211.
LoopCoin is a family-owned and operated business that has served in our community since 1963. They offer a wide selection of products such as rare gold, silver coins, different jewelry, and so much more. You can find their items online or in store in Mobile, Alabama. Call us at 251-661-2800.
Welcome back to Birmingham, Alabama. Your Cardinals leading 7-0 over John Carroll. Patricio Garcia lining up for the kickoff.
Yeah, the numbers go down on the scoreboard. I don't have the whole scoreboard in there anyway. Let me look at that. But the down and distance, never mind.
Deep bomb there. Patricio Garcia sends that one all the way in the back of the end zone, where it will be a touchback for John Carroll as they'll be starting this drive at around the 20-yard line.
All right, here, let's get the whole scoreboard up there for you. That's what would help things. There we go.
Cardinals are lining up for their opening defensive drive. Looks like they're heading to the sideline.
Okay, John Carroll's first possession.
Garrett Barnes back, his quarterback. Quick pass play is screen.
He's open.
To number 2, Jackson Rankin. Good tackle there by 25, Hux Miraglia.
Huck did a good job of coming back on that play, actually. Let's see if we can get a replay of Huck there.
That'll be a first down for John Carroll at around the 32-yard line.
Fought off that block, comes back in for the tackle. Nice job, Huck.
First and 10 for John Carroll. Barnes and shotgun. Quick handoff. Tries to get around the outside, but no can do. Swallowed up by the defensive line. This will bring up second down, and it looks like it'll still be 10 for John Carroll.
Nick Russo and number 51, Sam Costa.
I must say, I did not expect this many Cardinal fans to show up watching tonight. We have at least 70 to 80 people watching today.
Yeah, Cardinals really traveled well.
Good crowd tonight.
Second down, 3 in the backfield. Quick hand up off the middle. He gets around and is hauled down by a few Cardinals. This will be third down again. Looks like third down and 3 for John Carroll. Now, Franklin, on these third and short situations, with, the Cardinals' struggles in the line, would you choose to run it, or would you just try to throw a quick throw overhead and get a quick screen?
Honestly, I would do an outside run.
Outside run. Looks like there was some sort of penalty on the play, but it'll be first down for John Carroll. Man in motion. Comes back. It'll be kept by the quarterback. He goes to throw, and it looks like it is incomplete pass there. Number 0, Cam Carroll, getting in the way of that one.
Yeah, Carl's playing very good so far.
I am impressed with this opening defensive drive other than a few first downs, but we are definitely holding them to more.
Second and 10 for the Cavaliers.
You have 3 receivers to your side of the screen. Quarterback keeper. He goes to throw. Caught. Oh, it is. Is that fumble or a drop? Receiver number 8 lost the ball. That looked like he had possession.
Oh, he totally had possession. Just a matter of what the refs will say about this.
Refs are coming to huddle up. Looks like John Carroll might be sticking with the ball. Incomplete pass is the final ruling. I feel like that one could have been called a fumble there, Franklin.
Yeah, I don't know about that. A very, very questionable call.
That would have been recovered by your Cardinals at around the 45-yard line, but instead it will bring up second and 10 for the John Carroll Cavaliers.
I mean, he had full possession of that ball.
Definitely running right out. He took a planted foot. He just lost it. Twins to the bottom side of our screen so far. Looks like it's third down after an illegal man downfield penalty for the John Carroll Cavaliers. It's third down and 10.
Now watching the Cavaliers in the pregame, they do have a very talented punter.
Here they go. Steps back, throws far, and caught by number 2. Shoved out of bounds by Hux Maragula, and that will be a first down for John Carroll on a third and long attempt.
Yeah, great job of the Cavaliers there, beating the defense.
Honestly, they found the holes in the defense, and they exploited them. It was a great throw by Garrett Barnes, number 3 at quarterback for John Carroll. Again, though, we are seeing Hux Maragula picking up the weight. He's definitely looking a little smaller down there, but he is still doing well at corner today. 1 man in the backfield. 5 wide. Quick throw to number 8, and he is tackled, and the ball is loose. Cardinals claim they have it, and it is Cardinal football!
What a play for the Cardinals there.
A quick pass to number 8. And he ends up losing it after this time. Looks like a makeup call that he has possession. And it will be Cardinal football recovered by a college of Cardinals. Gunnar Rivers will start this drive with the Cardinal offense at around the 44-yard line. Noah Moss behind Gunnar. Fakes the handoff, and we have a stoppage. Flag is thrown. It's a false start on the Cardinals. Hate to say it, Franklin, but we see this happen a lot so far this season.
We do. Another thing I want to mention, going through the walkthrough this afternoon, Coach Rivers really specified no silly mistakes. Holding call, if you get one, it's okay, whatever, but no silly mistakes, no false starts. No, we don't want to give them any yards they don't deserve.
Completely agree with that. Thomason lined up to the far side of the screen. Man in motion. Brody Jones. Gunner. Quick pass to Brody Jones. Quick screen. He gets around a few. He fights for the extra yards. He ends up nearly getting back down to the first down marker at the 42-yard line. Bring up 2nd and long for the Cardinals. Only 8:30 left to play in this game so far. Cardinals are still leading 7-0 on their second drive after a fumble from John Carroll. Tight formation. Gunner Rivers with Moss in the backfield. He sends Moss out. And another penalty marker. It'll be another false start on the Cardinals.
Holy cow, guys, I had to get the huddle camera working again. What happened? Punt? Turnover? What happened?
First of all, I think it should have been a fumble on the very first play, one of the very first couple plays. Looks like that was a false start on the Cardinals. He had full possession of the ball and then just ended up dropping it.
I'm sorry, I wasn't up here to do replays.
Right, but that goes right in the hands of Cavaliers. Then, on the second to next play, Cavaliers throw a screen pass, get blown up, and a fumble. Cardinals recover.
Tight formation again. Looks like the same play. Gunner steps back to throw. He passes it, quick dump to Noah Moss. Noah has room to run. He cuts back inside and gets to the 45-yard line where he will roll and maybe gain an extra yard. No one picked up Moss on there. It's a quick and easy dump for Rivers. Everyone's too busy guarding Brody Jones and Tomlinson. Third and 9 for your Cardinals. Ball just shy of the 45-yard line.
Kind of a bad spot when I look at that replay. But it doesn't matter. We got 9 yards to go.
B and Tomlinson lined up on the side. Rivers says a play call. That was another false start on the Cardinal offensive line.
It's got the Cavaliers fired up.
That is 3 on the same drive. And with that, you got to wonder what crowd noise is in effect right now.
Yeah, third false start call penalty on the Cardinals this drive. Cardinals really got to clean that up going into region play in the next couple weeks. Starting next week against WS Neal.
Third down and looks to be 15 for your Cardinals. 3 receivers lined to the bottom of your screen. Gunner takes it back. He's looking for the deep bomb, doesn't get it, trying to scramble, and he is just going to have to go down. He's still fighting for extra yards, and he gets about 4 on the play. And it will be 4th down for your Cardinals.
It's like they're sending out the punt unit.
We're sending out the punt team. Led by number 32, George Yarnez, and he is a transfer from Bayside. First year of eligibility, and we have seen him throw down some 60-plus yard punts this season. Punt is high, and it is a good one. Brody Jones tackles him right down from the
him streaking down the field to make those kind of tackles.
Yeah, great idea.
Number 2 maybe
Great
should have
play.
caught a fair catch right there.
For sure, or just let it bounce.
5:48. John Carroll has the ball at their own 15-yard line. Cardinals are still up 7-0.
I guess there was a timeout called. We kind of missed the start of that, so we won't take a break here. We'll stay on the field. Wow, the first quarter here has been a little bit weird. just play. A lot of penalties on the Cardinals. That's not usual.
15 yards on penalties just from that one single drive.
A drive.
Though we have seen 2 fumbles, one called fumble on John Carroll. Looks like they're playing kind of sloppy out there.
They started out on fire, and then they played a little bit sloppy. So just a little bit concerning that they would switch gears like that.
4 hours away from Fairhope, Alabama, John Carroll lines up to take their opening drive on the 15-yard line. 5:48 to play in the first. And that is an offsides on the Cardinals. The hard count gets them to jump. And again, those are the silly penalties that Coach Rivers is telling them not to give up.
Very smart play there by the Cavaliers. Noticing 3 false start plays on the offense. Let's try one on the defense. Got them.
Our lines are young this year, that's for sure. Barnes takes it, decides to keep it, passes all the way down. Monster hit by number 14 for your Cardinals, Hudson Ward. But that'll still be a first down for John Carroll.
Looks like it was initially hit by behind by Kamarji Lavoie and then shattered by Hudson Ward.
Big lick there. You can definitely see a hit on that replay there. Barnes takes it at the back. Throws another hard count.
No way.
They say it gets another Cardinal to jump.
Oh, my goodness. That is going to raise the blood pressure of Coach Rivers.
Rivers obviously not happy with these sloppy penalties so far in the first quarter. It's 25 yards off of offsides and false starts alone.
Yeah, 5 penalties for 25 yards already for the Cardinals.
First
Not
and
something you want to see in the first quarter.
They throw down another hard count on 1st and 5. Do not get any Cardinals to jump. Barnes is back of Aubrey Cooker. It's a big gain on first down. They will now be starting on the 44-yard line, heading towards the end zone.
Cardinals playing a little sloppy, really need to lock in. Had a great first drive. Really need to lock in here if they want to beat this 5A opponent.
Last year, again, was a defensive struggle with only a few touchdowns. Cardinals come out explosive, but now John Carroll is showing that they aren't willing to back down. Pass for Barnes. He throws, and it is almost intercepted by Huck Samraglia, and a flag goes down on the play. Oh,
man.
Wow.
And they call it a pass interference on Huck.
Pass interference on Huck Samraglia. I did not see that one there. Cardinals side of the stands are definitely not happy with that one.
Oh, man, he didn't even come close. Here it is right here. Look at that. There's no contact there.
Receiver just
There's
falls
no contact
down.
there. Look at that.
Zero contact. Receiver was already on the ground.
Zero contact. You said it. Unfortunate call against the Cardinals there. That was a really nice play by Huck.
And I got to say, John Carroll has gotten most of their yards this drive from penalties. John Carroll lines up on 1st and down. Aubrey Cooker III is in the backfield. Quarterback decides to keep it. He throws long bomb. No good. Out of the back of the end zone, intended for number 9 on their team, receiver.
Guarded there by Kamarji Lavoie, the senior, who has shown tremendous strength in the past game and a half.
Wow, Kamarji Lavoie on defense is a monster. We have seen him been amazing this year. He's taken fumble recoveries all the way. He's got interceptions from last year. Big hits. Even played a little at running back. He can do it all.
It's like it'll be a redo of first down for the Cavaliers. Might have been a false start play.
Looks like they took advantage of a free play there. Thought it was an offside, but a false start. 1st and 15 for John Carroll. Three men in the backfield.
Timeout call.
Timeout is called by Benjamin Barnes.
With that said, we'll take a break. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Path Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience. Reconstruction, disaster planning, water and flood mitigation, and fire restoration. Call ClearPath Restoration at 866-212-0769 or clearpathrest.com.
At Branco & Associates, we provide trusted legal counsel with experience and dedication our clients deserve. When the stakes are high, you need a team committed to protecting your rights. At Branco & Associates, relationships come first. Call us at 251-270-3211.
CMG engineers have been providing engineering services across the Southeast and throughout the world for 25 years. With experience in rail design, shipyard facilities, schools, churches, and more, CMG engineers are ready to make your next project a success. Call 251-433-1611. Go Cardinals.
Welcome back to your Cardinal football on the WCN. Your Cardinals are leading 7-0 over the John Carroll Cavaliers here at Birmingham, Alabama on a nice Friday night. So, Franklin, how have you seen this game so far from the sloppiness overall from John Carroll?
Very explosive first drive for the Cardinals. Just a complete bomb over the top. But it's of a 30-yard complete pass from Gunner to Tucker. And then finished with a 5-yard carry from Noah Moss. Besides that, very sloppy on both ends.
Handoff to Aubrey Cooker. Big hit, but he is still trucking, and he ends up going down at what looks to be around the 15-yard line. Wow. Big run there by Coker. He was being shoved in the back by his lineman, and to be honest, that's what helps you get those few extra yards there.
For sure. Run game is very crucial in this game. You got to get it running.
Especially since our defensive line is overall so young. We lost a lot of seniors last year, and this is mainly a rebuilding year from both the lines, offensive and defensive.
Right, but they've held well, both in the Alma Bryant game and especially the Bayside game.
Barnes hands it off to Coker. Coker is tackled down behind the line of scrimmage by number 2, Bryce Marston.
The strong safety. You don't see that much. Strong safety.
Safety blitz called on the play. I like that call from our defensive coordinator. That'll bring up 2nd down and 11 for John Carroll as they line up in the same tight formation. Fake the handoff. Oh, and it is dropped.
Drops it.
By number 2, Jackson Rankin.
A little bit low. Had to reach down for it, but still catchable.
Play action definitely got parts of our defense looking.
Looks like they'll sub Brody Jones in for Hudson Ward at safety.
Still lining up in a tight formation, nearing the goal line. They can almost smell a touchdown from here. 3rd and long. Barnes drops back for the pass. He scrambles out. He has to unload it. Intercepted by Brody Jones at the 1-yard line.
I mean, he didn't even try. He saw it. He's like, yeah, I'll get an interception. 2nd interception for the season for Mr. Brody Jones.
Odd we're playing him on defense. I guess we're putting him a little as a corner action right there. Kind of like what we did with Noah Moss last year, but that was the most nonchalant catch we've probably seen all year from an interception.
Yeah, well said.
Very poorly thrown. I mean, a bad decision by the quarterback there.
He was worried about the scramble that he had to make. Got his mind going all different places by the pressure the Cardinals put on him. Had to make a hurry. Ends up just trying to throw it away, but straight into the hands of Brody Jones.
Right, who's getting chased by Cam Kerber on his tail. Sometimes you just got to throw away instead of throwing it right to Brody Jones.
Cardinals start from the
22, Jack.
Cardinals start from the 1-yard line. Gunner tries to draw the hard count. Can't get him to jump. He goes under center. Decides just to do a QB sneak. Looks like he gets about 6 yards on that. We have some extracurricular activity down there.
Great call there by the Cardinals. You know, they were probably expecting a run from Noah Moss or a quick out route, but they throw. I mean, they just have Gunner run a little QB sneak that has not done much this season.
True. We have rarely seen Gunner under center. Gunner takes it from shotgun this time. Noah Moss to his left. Hands it off to Moss. He tries to go up the middle. Gets a few yards. Almost a late hit call there on number 60, Maddox Caldwell. Tension's getting a little high, but Noah Moss ends up running for the first down. 1st and 10 for your Cardinals at around the 12-yard line. 2:52 to play in the first quarter.
Cardinals showing some very good strength already this game with 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Cardinals try to spread out. Gunner fakes the quick pass. He has nowhere to go. He tries to scramble out, throws it away. Oh, almost caught by number 1, Braden Smith. Gunner had to hurry that one up there. And this will bring up 2nd down and 10 for your Cardinals.
Had Braden Smith open on looks like that was a corner route, maybe out. Just could not get it to him.
Second and 10 for your Cardinals. Taking it up at the 12-yard line. Cardinals are a bit off the goal line now, so they can spread out 2 receivers. Gunner hands it off to Moss. Moss has an opening. He dives a bit, and he ends up getting around 7 yards in that play, getting to around the 16-yard line. Gunner tries to draw the hard count, cannot do it. Gunner steps back. He tries to throw it to Tomlinson. Ends up getting it to Brody Jones. Brody Jones is absolutely lit up by number 6, Truman Vines. But he ends up getting the Cardinal first down.
Stays on his feet, though, able to keep his feet on the ground and really absorb that big hit.
You can see Brody is not rattled by that at all. That's a sign of an experienced player there. 4 receivers out, Noah Moss and Gunner in the backfield. Gunner steps back to throw. He unloads a deep bomb to Tomlinson. 50-50 ball. He does not get it. Number 0 in the way. Cardinal fans looking for a pass interference call, but they don't get it. And this will bring up 2nd down and 10 for your Cardinals.
Trying the deep ball. I think he should have gone for Brody Jones there. I think he had a much better shot throwing at Brody. He just seemed to have more speed on the other guy. But good decision there by Gunner. Testing the defense.
Let the viewer decide whether that could have been PI right there. A little hand check.
Right there.
That could have been PI for sure.
Up in the face, yeah.
Not looking at the ball.
Compared to the other call, that would have been pass interference.
Gunner lines up. 2 receivers on each side. Hands it off to Moss. Moss straight up the middle. He has room to run. Lays out a guy, and he is still going. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Superman takes it in the end zone on a 60-plus yard run.
Yards after contact there.
A 71-yard touchdown for Noah Moss.
What
running
a run.
through people, bulldozing his way across the 50-yard line, and it was a foot race from there.
He ran so long, I ran out of replay time.
Look at that hit there.
Nice run.
Patricio Garcia lines up for the PAT. It's up, and it is good. Your Cardinals are leading 14-0. You are watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Is your grinder pump red light on? Call Underground Pump and Pipe today. Underground Pump and Pipe is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Call today 251-850-2015 or visit undergroundpump.com.
You build impressive projects in a strong business. Now take it further with a partner who understands construction inside and out. At Crowe Shields Bailey, we provide the insight, strategy, and expertise that help contractors grow smarter, operate smoother, and reach new heights. Crowe Shields Bailey, building beyond the numbers since 1986.
Blue Point has proudly served Mobile since 1963 with integrity and loyalty. With over 75 years of combined experience, our family-owned business offers rare gold and silver coins and more. Visit us at 3972 Government Boulevard in Mobile or call 251-661-2800.
Welcome back to Birmingham, Alabama. Patricio Garcia lining up for the kickoff after a 99-yard drive by your Cardinals. Again, a deep boot into the back of the end zone, and that will be a touchback. John Carroll will take it out their 20-yard line, 1:03 to play in the first quarter. Now, Franklin, that drive was just incredible. Can you walk me through it there, and even the penalties we may have missed and how we just got there in the first place?
Well, started out with a simple interception there by Brody Jones at the 1-yard line. Worked our way through it. Started with a QB sneak by Gunnar Rivers. We had not seen that much of that all season. Pretty slow. Took a deep shot to Tucker. And then out of nowhere, Superman Noah Moss comes out like a bullet, bulldozing to people. And then from the 50-yard line, it was just a track race.
Garrett Barnes in the backfield of Cooker. No play action there, and he is eaten alive by the Cardinals. Cam Carroll right there. You heard a little crunch back here.
Brought down by Swarmer Cardinals. Great job there. Really firing all helmets to the ball.
That was a well-called blitz there, Franklin.
A loss of 2 on the play. John Carroll takes it from the 18-yard line, 2nd and 12.
John Carroll, 2nd and 12, less than 30 seconds to play. Barnes is in the back of Coker. He steps back to throw, looking the deep bomb. He heaves it, and that'll be way out of bounds there. Incomplete pass, bringing up 3rd down and long for the Cavaliers.
Just a bit overthrown there. We saw that a lot in the pregame. The Cavaliers.
We did see their other QB, number 11, Harrison White, warming up on the sideline. He definitely could throw a very tight spiral, but I do think that Barnes has more of an arm.
3rd and 12. I would definitely throw it here. Maybe a corner or a post route trying to get over the top. Maybe even a screen. But then again, John Carroll is a very talented punter that can punt it upwards of 40 yards.
Really quite the punter. Garrett takes it back. Barnes is running around. Nearly a safety. Has to heave it all the way out of bounds. Incomplete pass for 4th down. Amazing pass rush. That was number 6, Nick Russo, almost forcing a safety there.
Cardinal linebackers doing a great job forcing the quarterback to throw it out of bounds there. I feel we're going to see this all night. These linebackers are really shining through tonight. But also a good job by the quarterback, staying under pressure, staying not in pressure, basically.
It's a low snap there, just kind of threw everything off. Play never got going for him.
Here's their punter, Ryan Sweets, I think. We have definitely been seeing making some long one in warm-ups. Punt takes a generous bounce for John Carroll, and it will be recovered at around the 48-yard line. Cardinals will have a 1st down with 4 seconds to go in the first quarter, 14-0.
Let's see what this Cardinal offense can do after a very explosive touchdown-ending drive.
The clock has hit 0-0 for some reason, even though the punt was down with more than enough time to have another playoff. Looks like they're going to call it the end of the first quarter anyway. Cardinals lead 14-0 over the John Carroll Cavaliers. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Medical Center is dedicated to the absolute best care of your pet. Dr. Casey Singley and staff specialize in medicine, surgery, dentistry, acupuncture, and pediatric to senior wellness exams. Visit our website at amcgulfcoast.com. Go Cardinals.
Dr. Frank Kerbel, the root canal specialist at Southern Endodontics. Trust us for high-quality root canal treatments where our top priority is your comfort and faith. Experience care that goes beyond dentistry. Every patient is treated with respect and kindness at southernendodontics.com. Go Cardinals.
CMG engineers have been providing engineering services across the Southeast and throughout the world for 25 years. With experience in rail design, shipyard facilities, schools, churches, and more, CMG engineers are ready to make your next project a success. Call 251-433-1611. Go Cardinals.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans, on this Friday, August fall night, where your Cardinals are currently leading 14-0 over our Catholic friends 4 hours away, John Carroll Cavaliers.
Cardinals will start their drive on the 49-yard line. Rivers back with Moss. He sends Moss to the side. Steps back for a pass. He's looking for the deep bomb. Throws it shallow to Jones. And he will have some running room. Tackled past the 30-yard line. Well, that will bring up an easy Cardinal first down. Ball is at the 29-yard line. Your Cardinals are rushing their offensive
They're going to
end.
move quickly here. Time to pull that replay back.
Is that 6 wide? Only 3 linemen down, 6 receivers. They go quarterback keeper, trick play.
Well, that fooled everybody, didn't it?
6 wide, a trick play. A quarterback keeper to Gunnar Rivers gains.
And they're in a hurry-up offense.
5 yards. Again, hurry-up offense.
Not giving them a break here.
Same formation. Gunnar throws a quick screen to Jones. Jones has some running room. He's still on his feet. He goes in. Touchdown, Cardinals! This is entirely new day. Off guard.
Points with 11 minutes left in the second quarter.
Patricio lines up for the kick. It's up and it is good. Your Cardinals are leading 21-0. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Pickering Building and Renovations is excited to be a part of the St. Michael's Postgame Show. We have been building custom homes and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. Contact Jimmy Pickering at 251-605-9910.
Celebrating 28 years servicing Baldwin and Mobile counties, MH3 Printing is the perfect choice for all your printing, signage, promotional, and direct mail needs for your business. Call us at 251-476-4643. Go Cardinals.
Coming at you live Friday morning here at 96.5 on WNBC. We're here in studio today. Tony Madsen, the Wizard of Oz. He'll be taking you home this afternoon with the evening drive. Until next time.
Welcome back to Pat Sullivan Stadium here in Birmingham, Alabama, named after the Auburn Heisman Trophy winner in the 70s. Patricio Garcia lines up for the kick after your Cardinals scored a touchdown with Brody Jones. Bit of a shorter kick this time. Lands at the 10. Is received by John Carroll. Held back at around the 18-yard line. And John Carroll will start their drive, and a flag is thrown.
Looks like there was a late hit. I believe that was on Bryce Marston. They just kind of laid him out. Might have had a little anger from the last 2 drives.
So they will most likely take off around the 35 or 30-yard line.
They have it set at the 18, but there was a flag, so we'll see how that affects the play.
Again, I am amazed on how well-traveled this Cardinal team was. This is a easy 4-hour drive from Fairhope, Alabama.
Hey, you know what you get to do, though? You get to drive right by the barbecue shack in Evergreen, though. That's not a bad thing. I had their brisket today. Pretty good.
You said it was on the Cardinals, actually.
Definitely moved it against the Cardinals.
Looks like they'll have it at the 33-yard line. John Carroll will start the possession. 1st and 10. Coker and Barnes at the back. They try a hard count. Cannot get a Cardinal to jump. Handoff. Fakes to Coker. Barnes has to try to pass. It is. Was that intercepted? They call it incomplete. Oh, that's an interception for your Cardinals. What a play.
Man, I don't know what the Cardinals had before this.
Oh, my word. He
But
jumped.
they came to play tonight. Take a look at the replay.
Talk about a jump to pass right there. Wow, Camarje.
You got a turnover last week, too.
Wow.
Camarje enjoying a really good first couple of games here.
Turnover maker Camarje Lavoie with his first interception of the year. I expect we'll see more to come. Cardinals will start at their 34-yard line. Rivers all alone in the backfield. Calls in a pitch to Moss. Takes it out. Moss has running room, and he has fallen at the 20. A flag is thrown from the far back judge. Not sure what they're calling on this one. Looks like it is something on the Cardinals, and they will be marching it back.
They call holding on that, perhaps.
Holding on the Cardinals, and they will march this one back, but we'll have a repeat of first down.
I think we saw that holding on instant replay there. We won't dwell on it, though.
First down and a mile for the Cardinals. The first down marker is at the, what was that, the 22. First down on the 40. Gunner and Moss in the backfield. Rivers to Moss. Moss has running room. He cuts down the middle. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Noah Moss. And your Cardinals are up 27-0 in the second quarter. And this is looking like a bloodbath tonight.
Looks like these JV guys will definitely be happy they made a trip, this 4-hour trip up here, as they will probably get in the third quarter. As your Cardinals are up 27-0 with 10 minutes left in the second quarter. I don't think anybody was expecting this.
What explosive offense and honestly defense from the Cardinals so far. Patricio lines up for the kick. It is up and it is good. 28-0. Your Cardinals are leading the John Carroll Cavaliers. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Path Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience.
Families and businesses. We believe that our clients deserve a trusted partner who understands their goals and can help them drive to success. Call us at 251-270-3211.
Is your grinder pump red light on? Call Underground Pump and Pipe today. Underground Pump and Pipe is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Call 251-850-2015 or visit undergroundpump.com. Go Cardinals.
Welcome back to Birmingham, Alabama, where Patricio Garcia is lining up for a kickoff after a touchdown from Noah Moss. Your Cardinals are leading the John Carroll Cavaliers 28-0.
Then at what point do you put the twos in? Does it go in
I'd
the
say
second quarter,
once you
I mean,
get
third
by
half?
40 points. I say that's when
40.
you put JV in. And that is a touchback for the Cardinals. Now, Franklin, I want to ask how the stats have been for Noah Moss, because obviously he has been playing incredible this game. 2 rushing touchdowns so far. But I'm always wondering, how many yards, how many average yards per carry has he got?
Noah Moss, 5 rushes, 141 yards, 3 touchdowns, with 1 catch in the air for 8 yards.
Wow.
Long of 71 as well, and an average of 28. That is an incredible stat line already, and we have just started the second quarter. John Carroll is going to take their drive starting at the 20, 1st and 10. Hand off to Coker. He is going to be swallowed by the Cardinal defensive line. And a flag goes up. And another flag goes up. I suspect these will be personal fouls, but I'm not sure who they will be on.
Yeah, it looks like there was a personal foul against Hudson Ward that he got shoved at the very end. They threw a flag. He started clapping in their face, and then to the offset.
I feel like these calls are often very subjective. You just got to make the best choice. It's all about keeping the players safe at the end. And when the refs are getting out the notebook,
that's exactly what I was thinking.
You know it's a personal foul, and there's going to be some math here.
There is, and they're writing down numbers now. So that's not the most positive thing in the world.
I'm pretty sure they're just offset.
They should.
We still got to get the numbers down for the players with the personal fouls. We have seen a very aggressive game tonight from both sides of the ball. Definitely a little pushing and shoving.
Looks like they offset. Now, of course, they wrote down the player's name or numbers and everything like that. Should there be another personal foul on that player, then they are ejected. Is that right?
I believe
yes,
so.
I think it's 2 personal fouls, and you're out of the game.
And they all have got little notebooks, so hopefully they all agree.
Like a yellow card in soccer. Okay, this will again be 1st and 10 for the John Carroll Cavaliers at their own 20-yard line after Patricio Garcia's touchback. First down for John Carroll at the 31-yard line. Great job there. Replay definitely have to be faked out there. They will play action. Nice quarterback scramble there by Barnes. Now this running back here, Coker, he is a 10th grader at John Carroll, it looks like. That's very young for his position. He's definitely handling this well. Barnes steps back to throw. Little bit of a pass rush there. He has to heave that one out of there. That one was no near receiver.
Outside of the tackles, is that a thing in high school?
I could have called, that could have been intentional grounding there. No receivers nearby, and he was outside the tackle box. But it looks like there's none, and it will be 2nd down for John Carroll.
Good pressure by the Cardinals.
Yeah, you can see he's out of the tackle box there in the replay, and there's no receivers on the sideline. Second and 10. Cavaliers at the 31-yard line. Cardinals bring pressure. Whistle is blown, and it'll be a false start on John Carroll, and they will have to walk this one back 5 yards.
Lots and lots of penalties tonight.
Now, I'm not sure if you can see penalties on the app, Franklin. But I know you can do it on iScore, but
you can.
You can. What have been the penalties so far for both teams? Because I know they must be massive.
St. Michael, 8 penalties for 65 yards. Wow. John Carroll, 3 penalties for 25.
John Carroll definitely having the better end of that. A lot of false starts and offsides for the Cardinals. Barnes and Coker in the backfield. Barnes steps back to pass. He has a little bit of a pass rush coming. He's got to unload it. He keeps retreating. He's in his own end zone, comes out, has to heave that one away. Almost intercepted by Bryce Marston. But we will bring this up as 3rd down and long for John Carroll.
And I know Coach Carbice was itching there for a safety or a big sack. But the quarterback playing very elusive, very great job. And almost picked off by Nick Russo.
I am liking the pressure the Cardinals putting on Garrett Barnes over here.
And with that, we're playing very good defensively in the back.
Yeah, I got to agree. Our backfield and defense is looking excellent this game. Barnes all alone in the backfield.
Whistle.
And a flag is thrown from the very back judge.
Movement on the Cavaliers.
It's another false start.
Walking this one back.
Oh, delay of game.
Oh, delay of game. That is an interesting one to call. There's clocks all around the stadium here, one on each side.
I did not see it hit 0, but
3rd and 20, the Cavs.
3rd and a mile. Barnes is with Coker. And another whistle.
No way.
Timeout, Cardinals.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
We can't get this play off because of too many fouls. But when they're going to break away, we're going to stay on the field here because we broke away a couple of times here already in this quarter. And we don't want to run out of ads before halftime.
This, in fact, has been kind of a long game already. A lot of stoppages, a lot of penalties, a few timeouts. But overall, I cannot believe how high the score has already gotten, 28-0.
It's really the penalties that have slowed things down for us.
Yes, for sure.
Just the 2 penalties there, where they haven't even snapped the ball on 3rd down yet, and they're backed up 10 yards. So everything's slowed down a little bit. And with a 4-hour drive home yet tonight, you can pick things up a little bit.
Yeah. Well, so far, defense holding 3 turnovers. Fumble recovery by Nick Russo. Interceptions from Brody Jones and Kamarje Lavoie.
Kamarje Lavoie, if you counted the Jamboree game, he's on to 3 turnovers, 1 in every game so far.
The 99-yard fumble recovery touchdown.
Fortunately, it doesn't count.
Yeah, 3 games, 3 turnovers from Mr. Lavoie.
Having a great season so far, and we're only 2 games into it.
Barnes with Coker in the backfield. Takes it and looks for the pass. Cardinal pass rush forces him out. He's going to scramble on this one and is tackled by number 22, Jack Kerr, at outside linebacker. Scramble just was not there, and the pass rush was too much.
Really just doing whatever he can.
Rivers hands it off to Mitchell. He finds the edge. He's going. He has the sideline. He's walking into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Nigel Mitchell's 17-yard touchdown run. And that'll put your Cardinals up 34-0 over the John Carroll Cavaliers. Nigel just come back from eligibility.
Great job there by the Cardinals.
Patricio Garcia lining up for the extra point. Kick is up and it is good. 34-0. Your Cardinals are up. We are not going to break away from this one so far. 6:41 to play in the second quarter, and it's already 35-0. Frank, I see you pulling up the stats. What you got looking at over there?
Looking at rushes, no Moss, 5 rushes for 141 yards, 3 touchdowns. Nigel Mitchell, 3 rushes for 28 yards. Gunnar Rivers, 3 rushes for 18 yards. In the air, Gunnar is 9 for 12, about 138 yards. Brody Jones leading with 6 receptions for 74 yards. Tucker Thomason, that one monster catch, about 50 yards.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that one. That was a great catch.
Overall, Carroll's playing very, very good football.
Wow, 305 total yards for your Cardinals compared to 45 for John Carroll. Garcia lining it up for the opening kickoff. Actually, we have number 32, George Gorn, as our punter. He is subbing in for our kickoff specialist. Boots it downfield, landing it around the 10-yard line, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Flag on the play.
Great job there by George. Booting it deep around the 3 or 4 yard line.
If that was a punt, that'd be really good.
For sure.
Now, if you're wondering why we were playing John Carroll in Birmingham, it's because last year we had them at the Nest. We had them, was that our first home game at the Nest? That wasn't the Jamboree?
It was.
We had them as our season opener at the Nest. It was an incredible game. 20-19, Cardinals win off of a pass to Cooper Kurth. 4 in the backfield. 2 receivers on the side. Barnes sends everyone but Coker off. Hands it off and is immediately swallowed to the ground by number 6, Nick Russo.
Man, these Cardinals are on fire, and I honestly feel bad for the Cavaliers. These guys came to play.
Nick Russo read that play perfectly and got a big tackle for loss. That'll bring up 2nd and long for John Carroll.
Cardinals not showing too many subs yet. I mean, it's still second quarter, 6 minutes left, but you're up 35-0.
Twins to the bottom of your screen. Barnes hands it off to Coker. Coker tries to find a gap, cannot, gets maybe 3 yards on the play, close to the original first down marker, but we will still have 3rd and long for John Carroll.
I think the biggest thing for the Cavaliers at this point, run the heck out of the ball, try to run off that clock, get into halftime, reset as much as you can, but I don't know if there's really much you can do at this point.
I do think you gotta, I don't think there's much time for a reset. I feel like you gotta make a really big game plan change here, and the Cardinals would really have to stumble to blow this one off. Barnes is in the backfield with Coker. Trios to the bottom of your screen. Fakes the handoff, tries to go for the pass. Incomplete. Broken up by number 22, Jack Kurth. And this will bring up 4th down I think they're going to send the punt unit out on this one.
Another successful drive, defensive drive for the Cardinals. Not so much for the Cavaliers.
Again, we're having the QB pressure there. The QB pressure is really making a difference. Punt team is lined up for the Cavaliers. Ryan Sweats is their punter. Nearly blocked by the Cardinals. Brody Jones is going to let this one bounce. Takes a positive bounce for the Cavaliers and will be recovered. Oh, and a flag is thrown coming in from the sidelines. Not sure what this one's going to be on, but I expect it may be a personal foul. Without the penalty, that ball would be down at the 25-yard line.
Don't know what the flag was on, waiting the call.
I think it is against John Carroll. So the Cardinals will be marching the football up. Ref is facing away from us, so I'm not sure what the call is on.
Awaiting the call. 4:52 left in the first half.
This is definitely a big moment for the refs. We're seeing a lot of penalty stoppages in this game so far.
Now, Finn, earlier we saw Hudson Ward come in at safety and receive a personal foul. Coaches did not look too happy with that. Pull him out of the game at that point. He is the backup quarterback. Do you put Hudson in and give him another chance second half at quarterback, or do you put Marshall Petrie in, who has not had as many opportunities as Hudson Ward has had, as he was a starting quarterback at his last school?
I would put in Hudson Ward second half. I think once halftime's over, you send most of the JV roster out there. Still keep on a few of your solid players, maybe from the line. But I do think you want to give someone else a chance at quarterback because Gunner has obviously put up an incredible showing. So has Noah Moss. Maybe give him Nigel Mitchell some runs. Personal foul against the Cavaliers. That's all we get for this penalty so far. Cardinals will take it at the 40. Gunner in the backfield. He's going to pass on this one. Gets it off to number 3, B. Walton. And that'll bring up a Cardinal first down at the 50-yard line. B. Walton, he was ineligible last year, but he's coming in as a receiver who put up incredible numbers on the JV squad. Gunner taking it from shotgun. Looking for the pass. He's going to almost he does not scramble. Has to throw this one away, but gets it to Jones. Jones will get maybe 5 yards out of the play, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Great elusiveness there by Gunner Rivers, able to escape the pocket and throw it out to Brody Jones.
Cardinals break the huddle. Noah Moss and Gunner Rivers in the backfield. 3 receivers to the far side of your screen. Gunner looking for the pass. He's going the deep bomb. Tucker Tomlinson, he's there. Caught! Touchdown, Cardinals! Oh, and they call a flag for excessive celebration as he spins the ball on the turf. I don't think that one was very excessive. But 41-0. Your Cardinals are up on John Carroll.
Great job there by Tucker
What
Tomlinson
a catch.
with the
Look at
route.
that replay. Tucker spins the ball on the track, and I think they're going to call unsportsmanlike conduct, and this may be on the PAT.
They're taking notes again.
I feel like you know how last year they had the meeting about the sideline warnings?
Yeah.
I feel like they might have had the unsportsmanlike conduct meeting this year, calling a bunch of personal fouls this game.
Well, given it is 41 to 0 right now, it might have been a little excessive for that celebration, but it is high school football. These guys will get hyped catching a 40-yard bomb. You gotta let them play.
He did spin the ball very well, though. Penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. Garcia lining up for the PAT. Kick is up, and it is good. 42 to 0. Your Cardinals lead 3:56 in the first half. You are watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Pickering Building and Renovations is excited to be part of the St. Michael Postgame Show. We have been building custom homes and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. Contact Jimmy Pickering at 251-605-9910. Go Cardinals!
Celebrating 28 years servicing Baldwin and Mobile counties, MH3 Printing is the perfect choice for all. And go Cardinals!
You build impressive projects in a strong business. Now take it further with a partner who understands construction inside and out. At Carroll Bailey, we provide the insight, strategy, and expertise that help contractors grow smarter, operate smoother, and reach new heights. Carroll Bailey, building beyond the numbers since 1986.
Drag the kickoff ball back.
Welcome back to this bloodbath of a Cardinal victory looking in the mist. 42 to 0. Around 4 minutes left in the first half. 4 hours north of Fairhope in Birmingham, Alabama, as the Chilean Patricio Garcia gets ready to boot this one downfield.
From the 25-yard line, looks like this will land around the 20. They're going to let it bounce. It's not recovered for a while. And he is lit up at around the 22. He tried to let that one bounce and go out of bounds, but it just did not move.
Wow.
That was a lucky play right there. And John Carroll really cannot catch a break today.
I mean, nothing is going their way. From the interceptions to the fumbles.
Looks like there's a timeout called by John Carroll. 3:50 still to go in the second quarter.
You know, we had predictions all over the place today, from the morning announcements to I looked at AL.com. I listened to a little 105.5, and nobody predicted anything like this. I mean, it's not over. I mean, we score 42 in the first two quarters. They can score 42 in the next two quarters, but it's not looking like that's going to happen.
Yeah,
does anyone know the mercy rule for high school football?
I do not, offhand.
Nothing. I would never think that we'd be saying that on the WCN.
Not against a 5A opponent, to be honest with you.
Right.
I mean, I knew the Cardinals were going to be special this year. I thought it would take them a few games to really get going, but, man, they are firing on all cylinders tonight, both offense and defense.
It's like Andy Cisneros will come in. For Nick Russo.
We should start seeing some substitutions in the second half, I would assume.
Barnes takes in the backfield, hands it to Cock. He is stuffed at the line.
Man.
Googer is pushed in the back, though, by his offensive line and gets 5. So it appears the mercy rule in the game only appears to work in the fourth quarter when a team is ahead by 30 or more points.
Then they run the clock.
It's a running clock.
It's not a lot of mercy.
Not much mercy. 2nd and 5 for the Cavaliers.
I believe we had that in Orange Beach a couple years ago, not last year, but the year before.
Hand off to Cooker. He goes down short of the line to gain, and he is at
definitely had that mercy rule during the 4A state championship last year.
Yeah, was that
Jackson,
68?
Yeah, it was
69,
yeah, it was.
Wow.
I think, yeah, it was something up there. 3.
Yeah.
That's rough. I think we could have claimed a state playoff title.
Runner-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have claimed runner-up. 3rd down and short for the Cavaliers. 3 men in the backfield, 2 receivers out. Cardinals load the box. Quarterback keeper, he tries to go in for the hit and is not going to get there. He is short of the line to gain by a good bit, too. And I would not be surprised if they go for it here.
Initially hit by Andy Cisneros, the junior.
Already putting in some JV squad here.
Man, I think nothing gets the
Quick.
varsity squad hyped up more.
Quick check to sidelines. Is Pete Rivers in a uniform?
I don't believe so. But as I was saying, nothing makes a varsity lineup happier than seeing their JV guys have a big hit or a big catch or a big run in a varsity game.
1:40 and the clock is running in the second quarter. Here goes the punt. Very, very nice punt. Caught by Brody Jones, and he's going to field this one. Has to dodge the ref. Hugs Maraglia with the block. Brody Jones returns it, but there is some major unsportsmanlike conduct flags on number 8 on the Cavaliers and number 25, Hux Maraglia. And I fear we may be seeing an ejection here.
Take those replay.
It's like the referee even forced us into the correct side. Things are going our way.
There may be, there's for sure an unsportsmanlike penalty on both parties.
Offsetting again, so they'll just take notes and we'll all go back to business.
1:22 to play. This may be the 7th unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Cardinals alone, not even including John Carroll's. A lot of those today, very scrappy game. And looks like they are marching it back.
It's going to be 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties against John Carroll.
I'm surprised they didn't call any on Hux Maraglia.
No, they called that offsetting. They were moving the ball. I was like, well, that must be a second foul. Never mind. They were just setting the ball.
Huh, well.
Offsetting penalties.
Cardinals have a very short field to gain here at their own 25-yard line.
I mean, even the referee forced Noah to go to the correct direction, really. I mean,
yep.
It's the things are going our way right now.
Noah and Rivers in the background. Rivers calls the hard count, sees the blitz. Changes the play. Fakes the ball, quick pass. Pass to number 1, Braden Smith will gain up maybe 4 yards. Ball on the 20-yard line, 2nd and 5.
It's like all varsity, legit Air Corps out in the field right now.
Handoff to Moss. He tries to go up the middle, gets a bit of running room, but he will get past the first down marker at around the 13-yard line, bringing up a Cardinal first down. 48 seconds left in the second quarter, and the Cardinals are trying to get one in here. 50 points and a half would be incredible.
Picking up the pace here a little bit. Had to come out of that replay a little quick.
Gunner. Hands off to Noah Moss. Noah Moss has some running room. He takes a little tumble and gains 3, maybe 4 on the play. Clock is still running, and Cardinals are not showing any attempt of trying to hurry up here. Clock is stopped.
Timeout.
By the Cardinals. 16 seconds to go in the second quarter. 42-0.
And there's been so many timeouts. We're just going to stick here on the field. And I'm going to just reiterate a little bit what Franklin just said. We had all 6 legit Air Corps crew members out on the field. there is a stat from last week that I still am having a tough time wrapping my mind around, and that is 6 different touchdowns by 6 different players last week. Gunnar Rivers, 5 touchdowns to 5 different receivers. That just doesn't happen very often. When I did a Google search, now it only came up with really the modern era of the NFL, but they named off players. Jared Goff, Tom Brady has done it, and the quarterback out of Baltimore,
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson has done it.
That's definitely
but
a good
in
crowd.
the last 20 years, that's the only 3. It's a really rare occurrence, even in high school. Phillip Rivers never did it. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. Okay, pardon me as we do a little bit of audio troubleshooting here. Hopefully we are back on the air. That was just me testing. I'm going to check and see if we can hear me again, and then we'll be back. Okay, that seems to be working. I did a little bit of adjustment there, and I apologize for that little bit of audio problems in the first half there. Hopefully they are fixed. I've changed some settings, and we are back. Yep, there we go. Make sure that there's not anything feeding back to you, and again, I don't want to just ramble on you here, but I'm testing the audio, and we seem to be okay. Well, with that said, that leaves me up here all by myself as Finn and Franklin headed off to the Sweet Tooth Bar. And we'll return momentarily. We're right now watching the Cavalier Marching Band. And if you notice the score down there, it is 49-0 with the Cardinals on top. And Franklin and I and Friend have all talked about that just a little bit. And the ball just isn't even bouncing the correct way for the Cavaliers tonight. Nothing seems to be going quite their way. And I'm getting a text. The audio isn't very good. Hopefully, I'm going to check it again. If it is not good, or if it is good, please, if you're hearing me out there and you know my phone number, text me to let me know if it's going good or bad for me. Okay, I'm getting messages. The audio seems to be working again. We hope that lasts all the way through. As we're in a bit, I was going to say a good game, but its second half here should go fairly quickly. The mercy rule will have the clock running in the fourth quarter, provided John Carroll is unable to get anything going here in the third quarter. But as we've mentioned, the ball is just bouncing the other way every time it comes near them. Just not going their way tonight. Can't get anything going in offense, and defensively, we are just having our way at the moment, as you can tell from 49 points. So that leaves us with this will be the starting week in region play next week against W.S. Neal. That'll be a home game. This, of course, is non-region play that we got going on here against 5A John Carroll Catholic out of Birmingham. So it's been a nice game last year, 20-19, but this year things just aren't going away for the Cavaliers. And Finn Larsh is back. Got himself a little bit of sugar, so he should be in good shape. Pull that down until you actually put it on your head. There you go. And Mr. Larsh, I think we've got the audio fixed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 6. Talked to my dad about that.
But it's gone in and out. I've changed a couple of settings. So, again, if you know my phone number, thank you, Shannon, by the way. If you know my phone number, give me a text if it's not sounding right or something like that, and I'll jump on it again. But I think we have it for the moment. And we'll have Finn Larsh doing stats here in the second half. And then is it clear as well? Clear? Good. Okay. All right. Well, good. Hopefully that worked. If it did, we'll use that next game as well. But Finn will be doing stats for us, and we'll have Franklin Cash on play-by-play. As our normal play-by-play person, Coach BD has taken over the girls volleyball team, and they are in a tournament here this weekend. And so BD was unable to join us. Ryan Petrie, how are you, Ryan? Ryan's been helping us with the sideline camera. How are you, Ryan? What can I do for you? Oh, man, find some stats. Come over and tell me some scores. You got some scores right now? Yeah, I got some. I tell you what, Ryan Petrie is going to update us on some scores right now. Ryan, hold on.
So right now, Army and Tarleton State are tied 24-24. Michigan State's beating Western Michigan 23-0. Wake Forest and Kennesaw State, it's 10-9 Wake Forest. App State's being Charlotte 27-3. Illinois is being Western Illinois 31-0. Kansas is beating Wagner 36-7. Auburn's beating Baylor 17-10. Georgia Tech's beating Colorado 13-10. And FIU's beating Bethune-Cookman 28-3.
Hey, and Ryan Petrie on the spot with you, keeping you up to date on the college scores. Big weekend in college, Finn, here this Labor Day weekend. Auburn's playing tonight.
Hey, don't tell me what's happening. Don't tell me what's happening.
Okay,
I'm just,
all right. You taping that, are you?
I'm staying off the game. Going to watch it when I get back home on replay.
Okay.
I hope Auburn wins. With a lot. I hope Auburn wins.
It should be a good game. I'm glad you'll get a chance to watch it.
I don't even sure how good we'll be this year, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, this is the opening weekend, so a big weekend in college football. And again, Ryan Petrie, he's running a camera here on the. He's running our close cam from the sidelines. We also have Grady Saltz down there. He's running camera number 4, or as they go to our right, and then Jerry Marlowe is in camera number 3 as they go to our left, and he is also being helped tonight by Joe Boss down there in the end zone, and he's getting some drone footage for the coaches. And last but not least is our cameraman extraordinaire, Jack McCormick. He's back on the wide view tonight for the coaches' camera. Came all the way up here to Birmingham to help us out. Thank you, Jack. And with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left still to kick off, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors. We've got Loop Coin is new to us this year. Baranco and Associates is new. Crow Shields and Bailey is new as well. So thank you very much for our new sponsors, and pay attention to our old sponsors as well. MH3 Printing, for instance. We'll be back. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
At MH3, we relieve the stress of finding corporate gifts that are unique to you. MH3 has branded apparel, insulated drinkware, technology items, custom totes, and hundreds of more selections. MH3 can help you select the items for your customers and employees that will be the perfect gift. For over 20 years, MH3 has continued to excel in providing signs, banners, specialty items, and direct mail. MH3, located at the Loop in Midtown, call 251-476-4643 today. Go Cardinals.
Pickering Building and Renovations is a local builder building custom houses and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. We will be hosting the 2024 Baldwin County Home Builders Showcase House. The viewing dates of this showcase house will be between October 12th and 13th and October 19th and the 20th. The viewing location for the showcase house will be in the North Hills neighborhood. This year we'll be working with the Make-A-Wish Foundation on this year's showcase home. Visit pickeringbuilding.com for more updates.
Underground Pump and Pipe is locally owned and is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Covering Baldwin and Mobile, our highly qualified service technicians are on call to help in times of need. Services include maintenance, installation, tank cleaning, septic tank conversions, and video inspection. If your red light is on, make sure to call us at Underground Pump and Pipe at 251-850 or 2015, or visit us at our website, undergroundpump.com. Go Cardinals! LoopCoin is a family-owned and operated business which has served this community with integrity and loyalty since 1963. Our helpful and friendly staff has combined experience over 75 years. We offer a wide variety of products like rare gold and silver coins and unique jewelry. Your needs are always our goal, and we take pride in assisting you and look forward to this experience. Call us at 251-661-2800 or come visit us at 3972 Government Boulevard in Mobile, Alabama.
At Crow Shields Bailey, we are more than just your accountants. We are your growth partners. As a business owner, you build something incredible. You achieve success through hard work, smart decisions, and vision. With Crow Shields Bailey as your outsourced CFO, you gain clarity, control, and insights that let your business reach heights you haven't even imagined. Crow Shields Bailey, reaching beyond the numbers since 1986. Visit us at csbcpa.com.
That'll work.
Welcome back at halftime in Birmingham, Alabama, where your St. Michael Cardinals are leading John Carroll Catholic 49-0. This has been an incredible game so far. We've seen lots of touchdowns from pretty much every player on offense. We've had Gunnar Rivers, Brody Jones, Tomlinson, Noah Moss, and a lot of turnovers. We've seen some recovered by Nick Russo, interception from Brody Jones, and another interception from Kamarji Lavoie. With 2 minutes to go to the third quarter.
I am just all worried about the audio there, Finn. That's what I've been doing. Pardon me.
We hope there's no audio problems on your side. If there is, make sure you contact Mr. Tony, Franklin, or I, and we'll be able to pass the message along.
We had some problems in the first half. We dropped out once or twice, and I hope I've got that taken care of. But the biggest thing is we've got the picture out there for you, and the big picture right now is 49-0. And the players and teams are starting to head back out and do their warm-ups. We're about 2.5 minutes away from kickoff here at halftime. We did mention the mercy rule. If they go into the fourth period and we're up by 35 points or more, it'll be a nonstop clock at that point. But we still have the third quarter to get through.
And Franklin will be on play-by-play, and I will be on stats for the second half.
And we haven't mentioned that yet again. We have switched our stat app this year. They are inputting stats into an app called Pressbox Stats. And you can also download that app on your iPhone or Android, and you can follow along as the students here input those stats live. It's actually what Coach Rivers refers to after the game this year, after we put in those stats. It's working pretty well for us, actually, the live experience is. You can also just go to the website, pressboxstats.com, and pull up the Gamecast. What you're going to want to search for is the WCN. Put that into the name of your high school, and up it will pop. I named the school St. Michael WCN, so you can search for either St. Michael or WCN and pull up the stats. Again, that's pressboxstats.com. Cardinals.com. We've got a nice crowd here tonight. We give it a little bit of wave there, Finn, if you want to wave over to the sideline down in the end zone there. As we have a nice crowd from St. Michael, traveled all the way up to Birmingham. Approximately a 4-hour drive from my house anyway in Fairhope. Labor Day weekend, so a long weekend for us, Finn. What are you doing besides watching Auburn football until 3 o'clock in the morning?
Well, really, not much this weekend. I think we're going whitewater rafting soon.
Lake Martin area? Or?
In Montgomery. They have a man-made whitewater rafting course.
Oh, I had heard of that.
Montgomery Whitewater. And that'll be really fun to do. I think we're going with some family. Really fun thing to do on Labor Day weekend.
It would be. Yeah, I'll be interested to hear of your experience. A fake whitewater rafting. I bet.
Could be fun, yeah. I'm willing to try it.
They could make some really big waves, I bet.
They go up to Class 4 over there.
Rapids. They're not rapids. They're not waves. They're rapids.
Rapids.
I'm thinking of surfing, I guess. I don't know. All right, we're waiting anxiously for Franklin Cash to come back from the sweet bar. He seemed to have disappeared into a vat of Skittles himself. And we're about to kick off. Quarter number 3, St. Michael Cardinals at John Carroll Catholic High School, Birmingham, Alabama. The Wild Cardinal Network is here on a Labor Day weekend. Looking forward to next week, Tuesday night. After we get back off of the long weekend, we will be broadcasting the first home flag football contest. That'll be live at 6 o'clock on WCN on Tuesday night. I'll have to check my calendar, but other than that, of course, we'll be live again next week, live from the nest, as W.S. Neal comes down for our first region game. So our play-by-play guy is missing at the moment. That's all right. It's me and Finn.
George is lining up for the kickoff.
And Finn's putting in stats, too, so double duty.
Deep bomb. Is that going to be returned? It is not. That'll be a touchback.
A touchback. Now, they don't even have an opportunity in Alabama High School, do they? Once it crosses the goal line, it's a touchback no matter what. Now, he couldn't run that back if he wanted to, could he? Is that correct, Finn? Do you?
Yes, I don't think so.
I believe it is. Sending out a missing person report.
Barnes in the backfield. It's back with Cooker. Quick pass. And he is tackled and met down by number 22, Jack Kurth.
Now, I see number 55 out there. I think he's not a starter. They don't have all the starters out there. Quite a few of them, though. Hooks Morelli is still out there.
Now we
Mr.
have
Bodine.
Franklin Cash back on play-by-play.
It's all right. Happy back. Kind of take a quick trip.
Barnes and Cooker in the backfield. Quick handoff to Cooker, and he is tackled by number 30, Andy Mad Dog Cisneros.
Number 3, Garrett Barnes with a handoff to number 25, Aubrey Coker. He's tackled on the play by number 30, Andy Cisneros.
It'll be 3rd and long for John Carroll Catholic here. Ball on the 20-yard line, have not even really moved. 2 in the backfield 3 on the far side of your screen. Steps back to throw. He's rolling to the left. And it is broken up by number 21, Sterling Canal. And that will bring up 4th down. And we will see the punt team start to come out. 10:34 in the 3rd quarter.
Another drive by John Carroll that they just can't get on track.
We are having some problems with the stat app currently. But it'll be 4th down, and it'll be a big punt here. We have seen some big boots from this punter back here. Maybe blocked. Oh, he might have gotten a piece of that. Andy Cisneros with possibly a blocked punt, and that'll go out of bounds at around the 42-yard line. Definitely made the punter worry about that one for sure. Ball on the 35-yard line. St. Michael will start their drive.
Looks like Hudson Ward be the quarterback. I think Gunner's done for the night after putting up tremendous stats. And
watch the ball boy.
49.
Who's the ball boy? Let's see if Pete Rivers is in uniform. I'm curious.
It's like Alex Cox in the bottom. Hudson Ward takes it, hands it off to Najee Mitchell. Najee Mitchell running through players. Gain of about 2 or 3 on that.
Nigel Mitchell joined the Legit Air Corps last week with a receiving touchdown, one of 5 receiving touchdowns by 5 different players last week against Bayside.
Wow. Again, Coach Beatty's pick right there, Nigel Mitchell, sophomore.
Now he's got, a nice quick sidestep to it. He can move to the side very nicely.
He's also really built. Like, he's sturdy. He's definitely been putting a lot of time in the weight room.
That's the Ward. Takes a snap, through on the top. Hands it off to Nigel. Nigel cuts back, trying to find an alleyway. Gets across the 1st down for about a 7-yard gain.
A little bit of a funky exchange go down there. But they got it off.
Nigel Mitchell is definitely very powerful in the run. You could definitely see it in him. Like you said, Mindy Derrick Henry.
For sure.
He's very strong, and he's not afraid to back down from a challenge.
Ward checks with Rivers. Duo right. It's like Andy Cisneros, halfback. Looks like Flanagan for a 5-yard run.
Flanagan Hickson, a freshman coming out of Christ the King. Only played in JV games so far, but since of the score, he's easy to get in.
Should be a very good first half for all these JV guys. Must be very exciting, as I remember playing in a varsity game as JV players. Really just gets the excitement. Do a right formation again. That's where hands it off to Flanagan. And he's just gobbled up by the Cavaliers.
Number 14, Ward with a handoff to number 13, Hickson.
Cavaliers really not taking any starters out at the moment, kind of keeping their starters in, their first strings, just trying to get them more play time. 3rd and long for the Cardinals.
We could maybe see Patricio get out, take a field goal on this one.
Definitely.
This would be a long one, but I have confidence he can hit it.
Go left this time. High snap.
Over his head.
Hudson Ward tries to get it, and it's recovered by the Cavaliers.
First turnover the second turnover.
And that is something that you'd probably see at a JV game. And it's just something that we need to work on.
They're playing with the lights or something. That's an old LA Lakers trick.
Well, I think they were trying to say that for a touchdown, but looks to score like a big old goose eggs. They got to use it while they can, new stadium.
Fresh set of down for the Cavaliers. Let's see if they can get something going. First down.
Trying to do something. It's like the only varsity players out there is Jack Kurth, Landon Bodine, and Hux Maraglia.
I do
Lots
hope we
of
hit
JV
60.
players out there. Certainly no seniors.
I hope we hit 60 points in this game. I think that'd be incredible, and that'd be a high-scoring affair for the St. Michael Cardinals.
Cavs lining up for the 1st and 10. Second play of the drive. 1 man, 2 men in the backfield. 1 man in motion, comes out of the shallow. And he comes in. And they get a sack for the first time tonight. Something the varsity was not able to do. The JV players come out and within their first defensive drive get a sack. Andy Cisneros first there. The initial hit. After that, number 20.
Talk about teamwork right there.
Manning Petrie comes in for the full sack, the senior.
Good job, Manning. Follow through on that. Nice job.
That would make it. Wow. Wow.
Sets it back to second and how long? 20?
That's over. I think about
24.
Yeah. Second and 24 for the Cavs. Timeout. John Carroll.
We'll stay here since we just broke not too long ago. Just another example of John Carroll just not able to get things going. Here they had one good play, they got a first down, and then they set themselves back like that. It's just not bouncing for them.
No.
Not that the Cardinals haven't played great. The offense is just incredible. Just that one drive that they kind of hiccuped on, and then everything went and put it into high gear after that.
Holding them to a goose egg would definitely be big for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I bet the defense is looking closely at that. Simon Cortopazzi does not want John Carroll to score tonight.
I think it's really important to keep that pressure on the JV team, saying, yeah, we got to keep that 0 on the scoreboard. Not only to impress the coach, but as overall for the record. See, they score 49 points with no defensive, or I guess, so the Cardinals score 49 points first half. John Carroll scores none. Teams look at that second half. Oh, John Carroll scored 14, 21 points. What happened?
Yep.
Quarterback really wants to keep that goose egg on the scoreboard.
It'll be difficult keeping the JV team in the game, but you got to give them something to play for.
We'll see how John Carroll reacts to ourselves. Opportunity for them to get their second string in and to get some time as well.
Cavs line up, do a left. Low snap. Pressure on the quarterback. Rolls out right. Deep pass. And was not able to get his foot in. Tremendous catch there by the receiver. That's number 3. Unfortunately, refs call out of bounds.
You can see the John Carroll crowd was not happy about that one. They honestly got a better look than we did, and they said he was in.
Here's a good shot of it right here. Oh, look at that. Now here you can see where his foot comes down. He's in the air right there. He looks out of bounds right there.
Yeah, it looks out, yeah.
I mean, it's difficult to tell because he goes out of the bottom of the frame, but he certainly looks like he stepped down. But a nice catch. Look at that stretch out on that gentleman there, and just wasn't able to keep that foot in bounds.
Cavs line up, 3 men on your front side. Heavy pressure.
Oh,
trying a little screen pass to the right, unable to get that one complete. Heavy pressure there by Sammy Cross.
I don't think the quarterback saw him. I don't think the quarterback saw Sammy coming out of there.
Looks like they will send out the punt unit. Abram Fairhope to catch.
This is the first time I think I've seen him in a game all year. Didn't he have an injury?
He was injured all last season, yes.
This is the first time I think I've ever seen him in a varsity game.
We covered him from the back of a truck while he played middle school.
I do remember that.
Punts away.
Oh, wow.
What a punt by the Cavs.
That's the first bounce that's gone their way all night. All right, well, let's take a break here while they switch sides. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Pregame Building and Renovations is excited to be part of the St. Michael Postgame Show. We have been building custom homes and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. Contact Jimmy Pickering at 251-605-9910. Go Cardinals!
Celebrating 28 years servicing Baldwin and Mobile counties, MH3 Printing is the perfect choice for all. Your printing, signage, promotional, and direct mail needs for your business. Call 251-476-4643 and go Cardinals.
You build impressive projects in a strong business. Now take it further with a partner who understands construction inside and out. At Crow Shields Bailey.
Right here. We're back live. Sorry to interrupt your ad there, Crow Shields and Bailey, but they started action.
Hudson Ward conducting the play. Flanagan to his side. Takes the run. Flanagan come up right the middle. Gets stopped by a John Carroll defensive lineman. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for no gain on that play.
Now, when you talk about keeping a goose egg up there, this would be a good opportunity. We need some yards out of the offense here to keep the pressure off our defense.
Well, then again, you always have George who can, take a 60-yard out of his right pocket whenever he wants to.
Seems like it, doesn't it? He's had a good year. And then we're only in the game 2.
Comes up 3 men on the far side. Screen pass to Alex Cox. Having trouble finding where to go. Just stumbles and gets caught up in the mess of the Cavaliers for a, looks like 4, maybe 3 or 4 yard gain. Be 3rd and 7. The JV team for the Cardinals come out. Trips to the close side by Amherst Barwick. Alex Cox. Trouble with the snap. Hudson Ward trying to make something out of it. Scrambles out, and he's going. He might go all the way. Here he goes. 50, 40. 35 out around the 32-yard line, making something out of nothing. But there is a flag back at the line of scrimmage.
And that all started off with a bad snap. The play becomes unhinged, and he just made out of it what he could. Nice run, but it's going to be called back. We got him out there on a replay anyway.
Great job there by Hudson Ward, showing his elusiveness. That's the stuff that the coach was wanting to see in a JV game. Great job, young man.
Very nice recovery. He had a bad situation, and he made the best of it.
But besides all of that, looks like it'll be 3rd and 4.
What
So
penalty did they
3-yard
call?
gain.
What penalty did they call?
I really don't know. But it's 3rd and 4.
I'm not sure either, to be honest.
It was 3rd and 7 with a 40-yard run with the penalty, and now it's 3rd and 4.
That didn't make any sense. It must have been a holding from the spot of the foul. That sounds good, anyway. Sort of. Hudson looking for the play. Oh. Some sort of signal from the referee there saying another penalty. I didn't see a flag. It could be that they did not mark it off correctly, that right there.
Now it's 3rd and 7.
Yeah, I think
really confused.
I think they did not mark off that penalty last time correctly. They're even going to, I think, talk about it here.
I think officials timeout to reset the play clock because they had a mistake. So
That's what it was, okay.
Trips left, far side of your frame. That's a Ward, takes the snap. Pass play. Dumps it off to Flanagan. Open green space ahead for the Cardinals. First down. The flag flown.
Number 14, Ward with a completed pass to number 13, Hickson. He's brought down on the play by number 5, Jacob Childress. There's a flag on the play.
Might have been a horse collar. I don't know if I
It's
saw
on the Cardinals.
Looks like it's on the Cardinals.
Ineligible man downfield. The call against the Cardinals.
Just adding to the penalties tonight.
That's hard to see.
Yeah.
From that angle.
Backs it up, 3rd and 12, maybe 13.
And again, we're harping on that goose egg, but yet we can see their end zone in our shot. So it's not a real comfortable situation for Cardinals right now, other than the score.
I was really just trying to make something. The handoff to Flanagan. Gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. For the punt unit to come out. First time the starters come out this half. As the punt team comes out.
More whistles. Somebody, the cramps. There's a cramped individual on the field. They're going to take a injury timeout. As it would appear to be cramps. And while they take a break, we will too. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Path Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience. Reconstruction, disaster planning, water and flood mitigation, and fire restoration. Call ClearPath Restoration at 866-212-0769 or clearpathrest.com.
At Branco & Associates, we are certified public accountants that you can call for year-round support for families and businesses. We believe that our clients deserve a trusted partner who understands their goals and can help them drive to success. Call us at 251-270-3211.
Is your grinder pump red light on? Call Underground Pump and Pipe today. Underground Pump and Pipe is your trusted source for grinder pump maintenance and installation. Call 251-850-2015 or visit undergroundpump.com. Go Cardinals.
Welcome back, John Carroll Field.
Quick punt.
Take a good bounce. John Carroll takes it out. Very fast. Trying to find it. And then might go all the way.
There's that touchdown. Will. There, the goose egg is gone. Well, it's the first night they get to do that. We'll give them their chance. Although I think the rule that we don't do the blackout between the third and fourth quarters if we're up by this much.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember we didn't do it for the Jackson game, that unfortunate game.
Or the opposite. If you're down, you don't
right.
Do it either. That's just us. John Carroll is celebrating as well. They should. They've got themselves a new field out here. They got some new lights. The Jumbotron isn't up, but they're trying to put together a special place out here.
Cavaliers to hold, 19 to kick. It is good. 49-7. Cardinals still up. 1:27 left in the quarter. As the starters come in for a kickoff return.
All right, well, the goose egg is gone, so we aren't going to fight towards that. However, we will have a running clock in about another minute and a half, as we're still well more than 35 points ahead. And just looking over the players now, they're all, there's a couple of cramps here and there, but they're all in great spirits. It's not that necessarily that hot of a night for August. A little bit of humid, but a nice temperature, actually. Maybe 75, something like that right now.
As the Cavaliers line up to kick and the Cardinals go back to receive. Alex Cox, Abram Faiupa, and Nigel Mitchell, your back three.
Telling you, somebody find Pete Rivers on the sideline for me.
Oh, never mind. Abram.
You see him? No, there he is. Yeah,
Abram
he's not in
Faiupa,
uniform.
Alex Cox, and Huck Smraglia, your back three to receive.
Cavaliers, they overload to the right.
There's an opening to the left. Abram taking it. Bulldozing through players.
Flags
There's a flag
everywhere.
on the field. He gets out to the 35-yard line, taking it from the 10. On the opposite side of the field. Great run by the sophomore.
Number 11, Abraham Faiupa with a return for St. Michael. He was tackled and returned by number 2, Jackson Raven, and number 44, Isaac Keller. There's a flag on the return.
Could have been a face mask. What did they call
Holding
it?
on the offense. Holding on the receiving team.
Holding on the receiving team. I didn't see that. I saw a hand go in there that they might have called a face mask. Obviously not, though.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals on the 27-yard line. Good guys on top. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Till that running clock starts. Hudson takes a snap, hands it off. Gobbled up by a Cavaliers defense. To Flanagan. Try and run that clock. Now at 1 minute.
I feel like we should try more and try to get to 50.
Not much of a gain there, maybe a loss of 2.
This will definitely be a weird box score. You'll have 30 points scored in the quarter, then 0.
Yeah, for sure. Hudson takes a snap, looks to throw to Alex Cox, just gobbled up. No real blockers there. I think the biggest thing that the Cardinals want to do if they throw, because the Cavaliers still have their main players out there, or at least most of them. Is I think they should probably throw more deeper throws rather than just these
quick screens.
Quick screens, because those are going to get gobbled up.
There's another timeout on the field. As it appears, another cramp is taking place. As he just kind of took a knee there, and now they have obviously cramped. So
going into the fourth quarter.
Mentioned the temperature. It wasn't necessarily hot tonight, but it is humid, and it is first part of the season. So those kinds of injuries or slowdowns are to be expected. He'll get his game legs underneath him by the third or fourth game.
That's right.
There's Pete Rivers right there. See, he's not in uniform, so he won't be throwing a pass tonight. Although he probably ran 7 miles. And threw for 400 yards. Just to the referee.
Clock's running, and that will be going into the fourth quarter. Good guys on top, 49-7, as the mercy rule is starting. Since the Cardinals are over 30 points ahead going into the fourth quarter, there will be a continuous running clock trying to help these guys get home before 6 a.m. tomorrow, including myself.
Well, as they break for they're pretty nonchalant out there. I was going to do an ad real quick, but they'll probably pull back in and start playing quickly. So let's just stay here. What are they doing? Bringing the flag down. That must be a tradition here at JCC or something.
For fourth quarter.
In between the quarters to take down the flag. It was a nice moment. Thank you very much for that. It looks like, do they call those the color guard? That's part of the marching band down there.
So every school has their tradition.
And it was a solemn moment as they brought it down, so perhaps like a Memorial Day almost kind of feel to it.
For sure.
We'll see if we can't figure out what exactly
Labor Day this
that
weekend
was.
or something. 12 minutes left.
Doing a very careful job of
clock.
holding the flag, as they should.
From this point on, it'll be a continuous running clock. Fans starting to fold and pan out of the stadium, trying to get home, beat the crowd.
Student section was gone quarters ago.
Hudson Ward takes a snap, dumps it off to Flanagan. Flanagan trying to find an alleyway, just gets gobbled up. We're just not blocking.
Number 14, Hudson Ward with a completed pass. Number 13, Flanagan Hickson. He's tackling the play by number 14 and starts, and number 5, Jacob Childress.
Hudson Ward getting the snap. Mr. Turney, got any plans for Labor Day weekend?
Haha. I do. I got big plans. I pick up a new puppy tomorrow, a Labradoodle.
Nice.
2 months old. So I'm going to be busy.
Takes a snap, outside run, finding an alleyway, coming through. It's like for up to the 30-yard line to make it 3rd and 1.
That was fourth down.
Nope, that was fourth down. So the Cavaliers will take over at the 30-yard line, not giving.
Just a little short from picking up that first down.
Yeah, just a little short, but nonetheless, running clock, 11 minutes.
Now, if you're the defensive coach, do you look at your offensive coach and say, really? Really? You couldn't have punted there.
Yeah. I don't know.
The clock is not running.
Pistol formation. Cavs for a run. Man, wide open downfield.
They are not doing a running clock. They have stopped it as normal since they started the quarter.
Interesting.
And somehow that receiver just got wide open there. Oh, they're going to come back. I got a breakaway.
It's getting shock formation, takes a run. Stopped at the 5-yard line.
Number 3, Barnes with a handoff to number 25, Aubrey Coker. He's tripped up on the
Not too much action in this half, especially compared to the last. Cavs were just trying to find anything to get this crowd riled up again after a horrific first half.
Maybe we'll get to see the lights flash again.
That's right.
He's got an open lane. Oh, caught from behind. Number 13, an excellent job there.
It's like a little mishap on that play. Quarterback put his arms out as a run, but the halfback went in the opposite direction. And we have another injury for a Cavs player.
And another short injury, timeout. and he's quickly up and off the field. Again, just not very serious, probably more heat-related than anything.
The 5-yard line. Lots of football to be played tomorrow. I think the big game of the day, Texas versus Ohio State, kickoff at 11.
That will be interesting because I keep coming up with the thing. If Arch Manning was that good, he would have started last year.
Yeah, for sure. And then we also got LSU Clemson at 6:30.
Not that he doesn't just come out tomorrow and put the world on fire, but honestly, there are question marks.
I want Texas to win, but I have a feel that Ohio State will. Pass attempt, and the Cavs will just go walk in. The light show continues for the Cavs. They put up 13 points on this JV defense.
And he was open, too. He had a good 2 or 3 yard separation from any defender there.
He was. Number 3 to hold, 18 to kick. Kick is up. It's good. 14-49. Good guys on top. 9:53 left.
All right, well, they're taking a break. We will, too. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Medical Center is dedicated to the absolute best care of your pet. Dr. Casey Singley and staff specialize in medicine, surgery, dentistry, acupuncture, and pediatric to senior wellness exams. Visit our website at amcgulfcoast.com. Go Cardinals.
Dr. Frank Kerbel, the root canal specialist at Southern Endodontics. Trust us for high-quality root canal treatments where our top priority is your comfort and faith. Experience care that goes beyond dentistry. Every patient is treated with respect and kindness at southernendodontics.com. Go Cardinals.
CMG engineers have been providing engineering services across the Southeast and throughout the world for 25 years. With experience in rail design, shipyard facilities, schools, churches, and more, CMG engineers are ready to make your next project a success. Call 251-433-1611. Go Cardinals.
Welcome back to this fourth quarter action. Your Cardinals up 49-14 over the John Carroll Cavaliers. Cavaliers with a successful 30-yard drive ending in a touchdown, lining up to kick. Second strings in for the Cardinals. This one, back right corner, covered by Hux Maraglia, trying to find an alleyway. Diving through defenders, gets tackled on the 25-yard line. As the St. Michael offense will come out to play. Hudson Ward, the leader of the second string offense, junior. Also led by Mr. Ambrose Barwick. For the amount of points scored on the board, that student section for John Carroll is still thumping.
Yep, they are.
We did see about...
And that's something you'd love to see.
3/4 of them leave, though, after the second quarter.
Hudson Ward takes a snap, gives it to Flanagan. Trying to fight that outside, and just gets hit hard behind the line of scrimmage. Be 2nd and 10.
Well, if it's anything like a Fairhope game, the Waffle House is hopping right now.
Speaking of Fairhope, do we have any other scores, updates?
Let me try to get one here. Just a second. See what we can't find out for you.
That's a Ward takes a snap. Get it to Flanagan. Trying to fight to the outside and gets about a gain of 2 or maybe 3.
Yikes, our offense is not looking very good from this JV side playing against this varsity squad. I really do think we should put in a few more varsity players to try to at least get 50.
Man, this band is not letting down. That student section looks fun.
Viger is up over Tuscaloosa County 55-14. Foley over BC Rain 23-13. 1 minute and 12 seconds left in the third. UMS Wright 37. LaFleur 14. 10 minutes left. Spanish Fort 17. Theodore 14.
Really?
8:49 left in the fourth. Bobcats inside the Spanish Fort 10.
So there's a false start on the Cardinal offense. 3rd and 13. Another handoff to Flanagan. Hudson Ward takes it. Trying to fight to the outside. Doing what he does best. Gets out of bounds.
Mary G. Montgomery is up on Gulf Shores 22-19. 9:13 left in the half. That was at 9:10, so they've got a really slow-moving game down there.
Wow. Another injured Cavalier on the field.
Daphne is beating Pine Forest 25-6. Jackson is over Demopolis 34-0.
How much time's left in that one?
Doesn't tell me. Spanish Fort Theater, we already talked about that, 17-14. Can't find like a Bayside, so I think Bayside might not be playing this week.
So the first team.
St. Paul's 20, Baldwin County
First
10.
team punt team will come out.
Now I'm going back into
4th
halftime
and
scores,
10.
so we'll stop there.
4th and 10.
And the clock has stopped. We were thinking it would run in the fourth quarter here. We are still up 35, and my thoughts were that the clock would run continuously here in the fourth quarter. Now perhaps an injury timeout would stop it, but they have stopped it, going out of bounds, incomplete passes, things such as that. So we understood the mercy rule at 35 points, but we may be incorrect.
That's right.
Or the referees just want everybody to have fun.
Yeah. Give the JV players a little extra time in there.
Now we have Jerry Marlowe is headed down to Grady Saltz. They're going to try to get an interview with Coach Rivers after the game. And he is in camera number 3. And camera number 3 is 3.
Oh, yeah, I guess he has to be up.
First team Cardinal offense lines up to punt. The injured player finally makes it off the field. Good to see him on his feet.
A lot of cramps in this third and fourth quarter. I wonder at what point John Carroll will put in their JV squad, or if they already have.
I do not think they have. Big punt by George. Bounces out of bounds around the 46, 6 or 7 yard line. Cavaliers take over, trying to put even more points on this onto the board. Like a pistol formation. Handoff right in the middle, cuts to the left side. He's got some room. Taken down by a flock of JV Cardinals defenders. 7 minutes left.
Really?
I think everyone wants to go home at this point besides the student section and the band. They seem like the only ones in the cheer really enjoying this game, besides the JV parents as well.
John Carroll really gave up the ghost at around, honestly, the end of the first quarter. Once they got down by 21,
yeah,
you could tell they quit in their minds.
Cavaliers on in a shotgun, handed off. Good tackle there by, I believe, Sterling Canal. He's 2nd and 3 for the Cardinals, or for the Cavaliers. 6:30 on the clock. Once again, shotgun formation, duo left. Simple hitch route. And slammed down there by number 11, Abram Faupu.
Really, I'm glad they have the running clock going. It's a late night. Oh, actually, they've stopped the clock still. Timeout. It's like.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll turn your attention to the track where we recognize our 2025-2026 junior varsity and varsity cheerleaders.
Hey, they're recognizing our cheerleaders. We should too. Somebody with a camera, give me a shot of our cheerleaders. As they were up here nice and early tonight. And you guys can tell me the cheerleader coach name, correct? Can't you? No. Oh.
I don't think so. She's a new coach.
She is a new coach.
Captain Mia James McKnight.
I should know that. That is not a good thing that I don't know that.
Ellie Burke, Libby Duncan.
All right, to break the huddle. Still 6 minutes and 25 seconds left.
Mia Hooten.
And the Cavaliers would like to score again.
Haley Sargent, Eva Shinara, Lindley Sparks, Ella Stoll.
Two receivers, ball on the screen.
Gracie Taylor.
That's a different quarterback.
To the right, looking for it, and
caught it.
Caught in the right corner of the touchdown. 20-49. Cardinals still on top.
That brings it less than 35.
That is unfortunate right there. Ever since put in the JV squad, a lot more touchdowns for John Carroll, and this score just does not properly reflect the game anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we should be putting in our varsity right now.
That was a nice pass by the quarterback, a nice catch actually right there. He put that right in the right spot over our defender.
Now, would you put in your starters?
I would right now. If you let them put up 21 straight points,
I would too.
Put in your starters.
I think it's kind of like you said. The score is almost now not reflecting how the game actually went. We'll see. I mean, at the same time, if you're a coach, you point at your second string and you say, "Hey, pull up them bootstraps, get out there, and let's stop them next time."
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's safe to say the Cardinals are going to easily take home a victory tonight. It's just it might not look as good as they wanted.
Well, a final score of 49-35 would be a poor reflection on how well we played.
Mm-hmm.
Although 49 points is a good reflection on it. It's here we are fretting that we have allowed them 21 points when we have 49. We have blessings all over the place.
Nigel Mitchell, Hux Maraglia, and Abram Faupu, your three backs in this kickoff return. Kick is up. It's going to be returned by Nigel. Take it out by this 8-yard line. Out to the right, trying to do something with it. He gets tackled around the 30-yard line.
That's a good carry by Nigel. He didn't have a ton of open space on that one, but he was able to find his way through.
Now, there's a little interesting tidbit here, as it's AL.com says Columbia High is trying to end its 92-game losing streak, visiting Huffman.
Didn't they make a documentary about that?
I think they did, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that's not the way you want your school to be remembered in a documentary, but at least your school gets a documentary.
Yeah, 92 wins or losses in a row is
that's rough.
That is rough. Daphne 25, Pine Forest 12, so they've come back with another touchdown. Pine Forest did.
92 losses. That's since like 2018, isn't it? That was a while.
Yes, that covers a good number of years. We have a final: Cottage Hill 48, Satsuma 10. Baker 42, Alma Bryant 8.
Hudson Ward to take the snap. Nigel Mitchell next to him. He'll give it off to Nigel. Nigel trying to find an alleyway. He's unable to get really much blocks. There's a fumble. Recovered by Jack Green. The ball did come out. We have an injured player. 2 injured players on the field. One for the Cavs, one for the Cardinals.
It's interesting. AL.com does not show St. Michael 49 over John Carroll Catholic 21. I can't find their score anywhere. So nobody's updating them. I guess maybe we're 4 hours away.
Yeah.
Theodore 21, Spanish Fort 17. Bobcats just recovered a Spanish Fort's fumble with less than 5 minutes left.
Wow.
Yeah.
Barn burner there.
4:47 left. We have 2 injured players on the field, one from each team.
A lot of injuries late in this game.
Yeah.
Quite a few. Like maybe 8.
It's a John Carroll again. Then they're stretching out his legs. The 2 of them are actually down in the field. Is that a St. Michael player as well?
Yeah, I think they're one St. Michael player.
Number 9.
Nigel.
As Nigel needed a momentary rest. But it's like you said, he's built to be a running back.
Yeah, he's very strong. He's built. He's sturdy.
You look at him and you think of, the running back for Dallas there for a while. What was his name?
Ezekiel Elliott.
Ezekiel Elliott. He's got a kind of a, just
he does.
Center of gravity.
I can see that. Another player down with cramps. It's like the 5th John Carroll player to have cramps in their legs.
Coach Rivers is coaching his quarterback down there, number 10, showing him a little bit of advice. As the John Carroll player is still working his way across the field. They're going to wait until he gets all the way off the field. The Cardinals jumped the gun a little bit as they broke huddle.
Not too much action for the Cardinals in this second half of action. I think everyone's ready to hit the bus and go home. Get them a cheeseburger or 2 and hit the road. 4:44 on the clock. Hudson Ward takes the snap.
I'd imagine a bunch of run plays to wind the clock down.
It is running.
They're going to hold this one for as long as they possibly can.
12 seconds on the game clock.
Well, I guess this is what happens when, the refs decide not to run the clock. Hudson takes it for himself. And bulldozes for a first down.
What a play there. I mean, lowered his shoulder, took it like a champ. He went in there.
First and 10 for the Cardinals.
Took the hit, but he got the first down.
He did. 3:40 on the clock, 15 seconds on the play clock.
I'd love to see one deep bomb by Hudson Ward.
I think our best bet would have Hudson Ward run it. He seems like our most aggressive runner that we have on this, at least on the field right now.
I understand that, yeah.
2nd and 8.
He's not willing to sacrifice his body.
Right. He has really good awareness of where he is on the field and who's around him. Still, little under 3 minutes left, and this cheerleaders and the band for John Carroll still pumping like it's 30-29.
Not letting up. .230 left.
Ward takes a snap, hands it to Flanagan. Flanagan trying to find the outside. Not able to.
Number 14, Ward with the handoff.
Tackled right around the line of scrimmage, maybe before. Maybe a loss of 1. 3rd and 9 for the Cardinals.
Can burn another 40 seconds off the clock.
2:15 on the clock now. 30 on the play clock.
A first down here would make the Cardinals be able to just kneel it down. Since the clock's running anyway, I don't see the harm in taking a deep bomb to one of your freshman receivers. See what happens.
Batted away. 4th down and 9 now. And the clock has stopped.
Clock is not stopped. Wait, nope, never mind.
1:37, 4th and 9. Might as well go for it again. No need to send your starters and punt.
It was an incomplete pass, so of course they stopped the clock.
I would do the same play.
Why
At
not?
least the same type. Longer, deep pass.
Knocked away by a defender on the last one. Unable to keep his hand on it.
Number 14, Ward's pass incomplete. Intended for number 6, Nick Russo. Correction, number 16, Alexander Cox.
And here is actually that breakup by John Carroll Catholic. Just to kind of show you that actually is a pass that would have been on target. But number 1 for John Carroll Catholic got his hands on.
The Cardinal defense comes out.
What do you think? John Carroll will go aggressive here, try to get a score?
I'd say they take. I bet you they're just going to run it up to.
Given that we scored in the last couple seconds of the first half, I'm sure all they want to do is run out this scoreboard.
Missed tackle.
.120 left on the clock now. John Carroll trying to put even more points on the scoreboard, make it not look as bad as a game as it did in the first half. But all of the attendees of this game knows how the game went.
Mm-hmm.
John Carroll taking it, throwing it deep, and they throw
Yeah, PI on that one. You can see it.
I actually had what I thought was a bad camera angle, but it showed the PI very quick.
There's a flag on the play. Pass interference, the call against St. Michael's.
54 seconds. That will move the ball 15 yards-ish.
Yeah, there you see, just got across his shoulder right there. Changed his route. Can't argue with that call by the referees.
Now, definitely not. 54 seconds on the clock now.
Cavs trying to punch it in.
They're trying hard.
Get around to the 5-yard line.
Number 11, White with the handoff, number 0, Depot back.
Defensive coaches are down there with a lot of frantic signaling going on.
30 yards.
They want to keep it out of the end zone.
30 seconds left. Cavaliers trying to put something on the scoreboard. Subbing out players, just trying to give everyone the time to get into the game.
20 seconds. There it is. It's a touchdown. And as a Cardinal fan, you wish that wouldn't have happened. But we still, 49-28, successful game for the Cardinals tonight.
I understand why you want to, put in the JV guys, but I think at this point, you got to put in your good players. It's not going to reflect the game.
I would have liked to have stopped them right there. There's, point of pride kind of thing for the defense.
You don't want to see, your varsity team just have that lead, blown away.
Definitely not. Right through the uprights. 49-28. Most likely your final score of this game. Overall, a great job by the Cardinals on the road. 4-hour drive.
Now we've got the Pickering Building and Renovation post-game show coming up after the game, and we hope to get an interview with Coach Rivers.
We also have a Billy Langford Memorial Player of the Game.
We got to talk about that.
I think I know who it is, and there's no way he doesn't get it.
Well, I think, are in unanimous train of thought up here when it comes to Player of the Game. Excellent first half by Noah Moss. Off the whole offense, really. I mean, Marjay Lavoie with another turnover.
Yeah, I mean, take a look at the stats of Noah Moss. 7 rushes, 155 forward yards, 3 touchdowns, an average of 22.
That's player of the game stats.
And a long of 71.
Yeah.
That really turned on this Cardinal offense towards the beginning.
There just isn't any way you do not give him the Player of the Game. Unless Gunnar Rivers threw for 5 touchdowns to 5 receivers.
Yeah.
Then you give the Player of the Game to Noah Moss.
16 for 19, about 220 yards.
16 out of 19, though. Holy cow.
Yeah. 3 touchdowns.
They're just going to squib this one here.
Down it. Now they'll have to come out and take a snap, it looks like, to take a knee. That always hurts the stats because that's a negative rush.
Right.
But it's the victory formation, so you can't exactly complain. Let's see if we can't get just a little bit of a update on you from the scores around the area while they get prepared to take this knee. We'll take a break right after the game, and then we'll be back with a Pickering Building and Renovation post-game show. And hopefully we'll have a few words from Coach Rivers as Jerry Marlowe is down there with the microphone already looking to pull him aside. Mary G. Montgomery 22, Gulf Shores 19. That's a final. Hoover 21, Spake Park 10 final. Viger over Tuscaloosa County. Time is running out. Theodore beat Spanish Fort. And UMS Wright 43, LaFleur 14. That's a final.
Overall, great job there by the Cardinals. The score does not reflect the intensity
of that first half.
The Cardinals showed in the first half. Offense was electric. And there's no way.
All right, let's see if I get Billy put up. We're going to take a break real quick as we get Coach Rivers lined up for you. You've been watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
Building and Renovations is a local builder building custom houses and renovating existing homes for over 30 years in the Baldwin County area. We will be hosting the 2024 Baldwin County Home Builders Showcase House. The viewing dates of this showcase house will be between October 12th and 13th and October 19th and the 20th. The viewing location for the Showcase House will be in the North Hills neighborhood. This year we'll be working with the Make-A-Wish Foundation on this year's Showcase home. Visit pickeringbuilding.com for more updates.
Our mission at Southern Endodontics is to provide exceptional endodontic care grounded in Christian values. We are dedicated to treating each patient with compassion, integrity, and respect, while delivering advanced, personalized dental treatments. Our goal is to reflect Christ's love through our work and ensure every visit is a comforting experience. At our endodontic practice, we blend expert care with Christian compassion. Call 251-414-3031 or visit southernendodontics.com. Go Cardinals.
ClearPath Restoration. Our mission is to provide a complete turnkey restoration experience. Reconstruction services, disaster planning, environmental services, re-roofing, water and flood mitigation, and fire restoration. At ClearPath, we know time is of the essence. We want to be your single source solution when disaster strikes. Creating a clear path to life restoration. Call ClearPath Restoration at 866-212-0769 or clearpathrest.com. Go Cardinals.
At Barranco & Associates, our mission is to create lasting relationships through integrity, expertise, and genuine care. We believe that our clients deserve a trusted partner who understands their goals and can help them drive to success. Barranco & Associates are certified public accountants that you can call for year-round support for families and businesses. At Barranco & Associates, relationships come first. If interested, call 251-270-3211. That's 251-270-3211. LoopCoin is a family-owned and operated...
Sorry. Trying to get it. Okay. There you go.
So you were broadcasting live YouTube?
YouTube. No, it's on the YouTube channel. Yes, buddy. He's on there doing it, buddy.
All right, we are back and live here at Birmingham as your St. Michael Cardinals come out to victories tonight. I'm not even on the right. Hey, we're back here at Postgame for the St. Michael Cardinals victors tonight over John Carroll Catholic, 49-28. And Mr. Marlowe was not able to corral Coach Rivers, so we don't have any comments from him here after the game. But, Finn, let us have your comments.
Well, overall, an incredible offensive showing. I mean, I don't have the stats pulled up in front of me right now, but really, it was an incredible game offensively and defensively, too. We had 3 turnovers, a fumble recovery, 2 interceptions. Overall, the varsity played incredible against a team that's a higher division than us and another fellow Catholic rivalry.
Well, Jack McCormick, he ran our coach's camera up here, the wide angle from the sideline tonight. How was your vision of the game? What do you feel from the tone of the game tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. I saw a lot of good things out there tonight. It was especially interesting during the second half, seeing all the second string and JV players getting out there and doing their thing. I thought they did fantastic.
Jack McCormick's vote for player of the game.
I'm going to have to go with Noah Moss. I'm going to go with Noah Moss.
Finn?
Noah Moss as well.
Franklin voted Noah Moss. I voted Noah Moss. Noah Moss is your Billy Langford Memorial Player of the Game. Quicklike, did you have his stats handy? I know he had well over 100 yards. He averaged almost 20 yards a carry. Pretty amazing.
Yeah, 7 rushes, 154 yards, 3 touchdowns, average of 22 and a long of 71. That is a really good stat lineup.
Considering he did not step on the field the second half, that is a stat line that it just demands your attention if you're going to play St. Michael anytime this year. We've got the legit Air Corps, and it is for real. We've got 6 players that at any point in time, if they got their hands on the ball, we could score. You saw it tonight, 49 points in the first half. Just an amazing 2 quarters for the Cardinals this evening. Finn, give us your summary, and we will sign off and head home.
Well, St. Michael had an amazing game today. Gunner played great. Nigel Mitchell showed up as well in the second half. It was overall a really great game, receiving, defensive-wise, and I think Coach Rivers is going to be proud of what his team did tonight.
Yeah, I really think so. Like I said, they had one drive there to start, I think their second drive of the night, that they had just a little bit of a hiccup, and we all were kind of just left standing here kind of, what's going on? And then all of a sudden, they put it into road gear and nonstop after that until halftime. So a real good showing for your St. Michael Cardinals. Noah Moss, your player of the game. Join us next week on Tuesday night for flag football here on the WCN. And then next Friday, we open region play against W.S. Neal at the Nest. Jack McCormick, Finn Larsh, Brian Petrie, Grady Saltz,
Tanner.
Parker Boss, Tanner Maloney, Jerry Marlowe. Your dad's first name?
Spencer.
Spencer. Thank you, Spencer, for monitoring the play for us. It's been a heck of a night if you're a Cardinal fan. Drive safe home. Anything to say, Finn? Sign us off.
Good night, everyone. You're watching Cardinal football on the WCN.
MH3, we relieve the stress of finding corporate gifts that are unique to you. MH3 has branded apparel, insulated drinkware, technology items, custom totes, and hundreds of more selections. MH3 can help you select items for both your customer and employees, which will be perfect gifts. For over 20 years, MH3 has continued to excel in providing signs, banners, specialty items, and direct mail. Located at the Loop in Midtown, MH3 can be called at 251-476-4643. Go Cardinals.
Animal Medical Center is dedicated to taking the absolute best care of your pet. We are dedicated to Call us today at 251-955-5900 or visit amcgulfcoast.com today. Go Cardinals.
At Crow Shields Bailey, we are more than just your accountants. We are your growth partners. As a business owner, you build something incredible. You achieve success through hard work, smart decisions, and vision. With Crow Shields Bailey as your outsourced CFO, you gain clarity, control, and insights that let your business reach heights you haven't even imagined. Crow Shields Bailey, reaching beyond the numbers since 1986. Visit us at csbcpa.com.
That'll work. CMG engineers have been providing engineering services around the Southeast and throughout the world for 25 years. We are a full-service engineering firm for industrial and commercial clients. We have experience in marine applications, rail design, shipyard facilities, schools, churches, and more. CMG engineers take a great pride in working one-on-one with our clients to provide a reliable design solution with long-term maintenance in mind. Call CMG engineers today at 251-433-1611. Go Cardinals.